Welcome back to our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. When last we left off, the echoes of the broken chain had begun their assault on Fort Ostogroth. Siromon and Ray began the beatdown by incinerating every guard in sight, after Siromon did a cute twirler's dance with the corpses of 2 Gricks. Galliard infiltrated a bit deeper within, finding a man praying to an empty pure black mirror, which turned out to be a way of communicating across vast distances. The party reunited and continued the decimation of the cult in the Othamore by continuing deeper within to join a prayer circle of sorts, led by someone called a Dreamer. With a tasteful usage, a little sprinkling of fireball, and brutal force, the party cleared the prayer meeting and were able to release some captives there, including Daemon Adir, a Zalezo captain up above in Otha. The party headed deeper within the fortress, and there found a great wrought steel door, depicting ancient mages cowering in fear. But from beyond a mined-out hole next to the door, the party heard a familiar voice. The voice of the Dreamer who had orchestrated the attack on them in Port de Mali. And we'll pick up right there after I roll the intro and the edit. You find yourself in the square chamber with 4 pillars and the huge, wrought 3-dimensional depiction of these mages cowering in fear. And to the left of this door, there is a tunnel that has been carved out of the stone itself. You see piles of stone bricks to the side, a pile of debris from cutting through the rock face. And through that tunnel is where you are hearing the familiar voice of the Dreamer who launched the attack on Port de Mali, saying, "Family, we have come to the moment, a time of upheaval and change for us. Our lives will be for the better once we arise this aspect of our sleeping lord." Echoes through that hallway towards you. What do you guys want to do?
I don't think they opened the door correctly. These mages look like they're a little horrified to me.
Question: what was the deal with that? I forget.
Ruddy told us that if the wizard statues are like scared, then it was opened incorrectly, yeah. And that's what is happening right now. So we know that they
which is good, right? Which is good in the sense that they're not opening the door correctly.
But he said to kill them before we call for him to open it correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have to go in and murder.
Okay, lit.
We just want to. I don't think we should just charge in, but I guess the question is, what's the best course of action to go in?
It definitely wouldn't be sneaking, because this big guy right here and our armor doesn't really help with that.
Oh yeah, I could try to go scout and just see how many are in there real quick.
That's actually a good idea if we can see how many people are inside before. And I'm guessing the mine and like the mine hole is where they got in through, right?
Probably. I think that's the only way we get into, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to sneak stealthily.
Yeah, I'll try to like get as peeked around the corner to get a peer in to see what I can see.
Okay, you go up to this mined out tunnel, and you see that it disappears into darkness, and the very faintest edge of light seeing into this tunnel has it turn right, about 15-20 feet in. Okay. And you hear the voices now. You hear a few voices echoing up through this passageway.
I can't tell how many.
Give me a perception check if you want.
Okay. I'll do that with advantage. That'll be an 18.
Okay. With an 18, you believe you hear about 4 that are speaking. And they're just talking to each other. One of them is this Dreamer's voice, who now seems to be going, "Get those ready, move things here." That kind of like just giving orders to the others. And then the others are saying the affirmatives, or they're whispering to each other excitedly from what very little you could hear.
And it doesn't sound like anyone's right there at the end of this portion, is there?
With an 18, no. It doesn't sound like anybody's like waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna look to the two of you, and I'm just gonna say, I hear 4. I'll be right back to see if I can see any more, and I want to try to stealth down the passageway to like get a glimpse of what I can see.
Give me a stealth check.
All right. Ooh, 14.
All right. Okay.
Not bad, not good.
You can still see him while he walks, right? I see him. I'm talking to Gally here.
What do you mean?
You can still see Siromon, right? He's not sneaking very well.
Yeah, you both see his immense form hunker down to be about the height of a normal human male, and then tiptoe through, disappearing into the darkness, unless you have dark vision, in which case you see his shape still in the darkness until he makes a hard right turn in this cavernous wall, which, Siromon, you're finding is actually very hard to squeeze through. It seems it was cut for people that were significantly smaller than you.
That makes sense.
Your head pops out at the end of a raised platform, and to your left are stairs leading down. All around you, on the floor, is cut stone that has long worn away with time, but the walls themselves seem to be where the cavernous rock of the region has reclaimed parts of what was once this fortress. But to the left, the stairs leading down open up into a larger chamber with 4 diagonal, sharp, thin pillars that shoot upwards and are holding what's left of the roof up. You see there's very dim light in here emitting from points on those pillars. They seem to be raised platforms where a bluish light is dancing out, and it kind of blinds the eyes from here, because from here you're at about eye level with the lights.
Gotcha.
And the voices, now that you're in here, they seem to echo across the walls in this larger chamber, but you don't see anybody. Nobody's at this height with you yet.
I'd have to go a lot further down than to see, wouldn't I?
Well, it seems to be like an open balcony face in front of you that would lead downwards. So you're like, if this was an opera hall, you would be in the second level. Looking down. But you're so far back on the second level right now that you can't see down onto the first level.
I need to go to the ledge. I think I would try to sneak up to the ledge and get a peer over.
Okay. Cool. You sneak up, and the closer you get, there's more voices. Not 4. You start hearing a faint whimpering of somebody in pain coming from the far end of the hall. And then you hear a gruff, "Shut up! You're lucky. You're blessed, just like her." And as you come up to the edge, you look down, and what you can see obviously is there seems to be a rectangular wading pool in front of you. And it seems to be full of a viscous, pitch black liquid, but it is also somehow emitting a faint greenish hue of light coming up from under the surface, though the liquid does not move. On the right hand of the pool, with her head backwards into the pool, you see an unmoving woman in normal dress, just a normal clothes. And you see in the back, there is a shadowy figure that is moving past some of the pillars. And to the left and to the right, you see there are 2 of the initiates, the lower caste of these cultists, who are currently moving what seem to be a bunch of crystals into different places along the walls of the pillars, the 4 pillars. And you see, stretching on the other end, the masked figure of the Dreamer who led the assault on Port de Mali.
Okay.
Do hurry up with that. We cannot be here for much longer. We will have to vacate the Othamore and move to join the others once we have risen this aspect of, you. Him! I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you watch his hands pull up, tracing elements of green and black energy in the air as his fingers dance pointing towards you.
Okay. Is this a charm or frighten?
This is considered a charmed.
Okay. Just because I rolled with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God I have advantage. 17.
17. Okay, let me recall his spellcasting modifier. 1 second.
Because that was a natural 2 on the other die.
It's rough.
Cool. Siromon, you don't know why you were ever afraid of this person. You don't know why you wanted to come down here and stop them. As far as you remember, this person has been your dearest friend for so long. And as Dreamer Rollo motions up to you, you stop, as he points at the others who are pulling daggers and moving up. Wait. My friend, won't you join us?
Yeah, I could join you. Do you need any help?
Are you that loud? Sir, it's Siromon. Siromon is that loud.
I was gonna say Siromon is typically that loud, and I'm not trying to. I feel like if I think he's my friend, I'm gonna think there's no danger.
Okay, Galliard, Ray, give me perception checks.
Yeah. I started this campaign being this loud.
18 for me.
23.
Damn. Okay, both of you here. Yeah, do you need any help? From Siromon loudly echo up the passage at you. Like he's talking to Chef, honestly.
I think Siromon made friends.
Come down
What do you wanna
here,
do?
boy. Help
Can we
us.
hear him
Okay.
or no?
I'll start heading down the stairs.
With those, yes, you hear it answered by fainter and further the voice of the dreamer saying, "Come join us, boy. We do need your help. Move her into the pool, please."
I'll start heading down the stairs.
Great.
I made a friend.
I think we're gonna have to go in there and save him.
Why you say it so exasperated?
Do you want to lead the way? You're right, I'll go. And I start walking forward.
Okay.
Before we head down, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Only to attack cultists. No, me, Siromon, Oz, or the 2 civilians that are down there that we were told about.
Only
Only
cultists.
cultists.
Speaking of those civilians, Siromon, you walk up to the laid out dead corpse of a human woman.
Oh, she's dead in the
She's
pool?
dead, and the back of
Okay.
her head is in the liquid, which the closer you get, it looks less like water and more like oil that would bubble to the surface.
Oh, okay.
The dreamer motions, "Throw her in, an offering."
Row her in? That's what he said?
Yes, slide her into the pool. She's already awoken. She does not need that body anymore.
Well, if that's what you need help with, I'm just gonna slide her body. I will be doing it gently, like as
Okay.
comfortably as possible.
It's strange how, as her body breaks the surface of the liquid, it does not react. And she simply slips away and is gone.
Ooh.
In complete silence. She disappears into the liquid below. "Now come and join me, my dear." You two are... What are you doing? Are you rushing in? Are you muscling your way through? Are you trying to, enter in while hopefully Siromon's distracting people? What are you doing?
I am a great distraction.
Also, Spirit Guardians, doesn't that emit light?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's not going to be very stealthy anyways,
okay,
even with
lit,
armor. So.
literally.
Yeah.
Wait, the Dreamer says, Google, shut up!
Your door, first of all.
My Australian Google. Yeah.
God.
The Dreamer goes, come here next to me, my friend. Stand right here. It seems that your friends are coming to join us.
Well, we can all use more friends.
Oh, I think we can. As he pulls a knife from his belt. As Siromon, you see the passageway above is starting to be lit by a faint platinum glow as Galliard and Ray start, and you hear the crumple of metal armor on the rock faces as they push their way through onto the balcony. Galliard, Ray, you've entered into this chamber, onto this overhang that looks down, and you see at the far end, Siromon is currently standing next to the masked Dreamer who led the attack in Port Damali. Happy as could be. Just, and you see there are numerous cultists on the ground now, who have moved into positions to combat you. But they're not doing anything yet. As the Dreamer says, oh, welcome, friends of my friend. And he puts a hand on Siromon's shoulder. It is wonderful. Sorry. Yes.
I don't see them as enemies, right? I just see everyone as allies right now.
You don't see them as enemies, nope.
Okay.
You see everyone as allies.
Okay. Continue, sorry.
It is wonderful to see that you survived my, shall we say, initial test in Port Damali. But you being here means you've also slaughtered all of the others who were beneath you in the fortress above. Would that be safe to say is correct?
I stay quiet. Can I scan the room where we come out of?
Give me a perception check.
So we're on a platform, you said, right?
Mm-hmm. You're on like a balcony.
Okay. That is a 21.
A 21. Okay, well, let me roll something. Lit. Cool. With a 21, to your left, you see there are stone-cut stairs that descend down onto the bottom floor. You can get eyes on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cultists in here. One of them seems to have pulled 2 knives and has been slowly creeping up under the balcony, trying to get a viewpoint where they could get up on you. But because their stealth roll was dog shit, you saw them sitting there at the bottom, and you make eye contact with them and they go, shit, looking up at you. You see the other cultists have moved away from this pool. One is down near the edge of the pool that's closest to you all. The whole chamber is dimly lit, and you see far behind the sleeper and Siromon what look like cages and even an Iron Maiden. And inside you see there are corpses in there, and you hear the soft whimpering of someone chained to the wall, whom you can just barely see behind the far right pillar from where you're standing.
So do they look familiar at all?
The person on the wall?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
And how many enemies are there, you said?
You can
that I can see.
You can see 5.
5? Cool. I don't say anything. I'm just kind of like glancing over, and I motion my hand to give Ray a signal of 5 without saying 5.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Bet.
And Ray, we'll use your passive perception for you to notice it.
That is a 22.
A 22?
Yeah.
I'll say since it's targeted at an ally and you're right next to each other, Ray can see it.
Okay.
But also with a 22, I will say that you do not notice any reaction from anyone in the chamber about that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, don't worry about them. They're friendly.
Yes, we're friendly. Please join us.
I don't think they are, buddy.
I mean, they didn't hurt me.
Not yet.
You wouldn't hurt me, as I turn to the sleeper.
Oh,
Or the
no.
dream, excuse me.
I would not hurt you, my friend. What was your name again?
Oh, I'm Siromon. I'm sorry. I probably should have made sure you knew that.
Siromon.
And what should I call you?
Rollo.
Bolo.
Siromon, do me a favor. If your friends come and try to hurt us, wouldn't it be nice to take a little swim?
You know, I haven't taken a dip in a while. Doesn't sound too bad.
Think of it as a mud bath. It's healing, invigorating.
I did have a nice mud bath on my way to Otha. It was, onto Port de Mal. It was really nice. I wouldn't mind another one.
On the ship?
Before the ship. Before the ship.
You bring a bunch of mud on a ship.
I just did. I brought my own mud.
Are there any? Can I see anything visible on the steps going down? Like whether they're glyphs or like something that looks a little shady that may be a trap, but it's just something that sticks out.
So you see there are 4 sets of stairs, and they don't appear to be trapped at all. You see 3 of the sets are inaccessible. Like, one of them has a cavernous wall that is closed down on it, and the other 2 are at the far end of the room, and they seem broken into pieces. But as far as you can see with your perception check, you do not see, like, a pressure sensor on a stair, or a wire, or any glyph, or anything like that.
Okay.
And I walked it down it, and they didn't tell me about anything to avoid anything, right? Like,
Yeah, you just
on
walk
my own.
That's
down
true.
the
You do
stairs.
want to. Yeah.
It's
If I have
simple.
anything.
It's simple. And you, servant of Bahamut, do stay back from the edge. I see the glow about you.
We'll see how this goes.
My suggestion is this. You can surrender, and you can be awoken like us, and we can build a new world together. A world dreamed anew in the waking of the great sleeper, Sathogua! And as he says Sathogua, you hear and the chamber rumbles at the name. And your friend here can become an aspect of our sleeping lord. Wouldn't that be nice, Siromon? To become something new? A butterfly released from his cocoon.
We, in our monastery, we learned a lot about growing, and I am always ready to grow as a person.
You know, I'm getting a little accustomed to having Siromon around, and I'm not ready for him to leave yet.
Oh, well, that's nice of you, Ray.
He's trying to kill you, buddy.
No, he just wants me to take a nice mud bath.
No, I would never do that, as he pushes you into the pool.
Into the pool.
I'm gonna misty step next to him.
Okay. We're rolling initiative.
Okay.
Let's give me 25 to 20. Anybody? What you got?
I got a 23.
Great.
Oh no, wait, I lied. A 22.
Great. You will be after the dreamer who rolled a nat 20 on his.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Lit.
All right. 20 to 15. Anybody?
Fucking rough, guys. Come on.
Lit.
It's bad.
15 to 10.
Well,
I got a 13.
12. 13. Okay. Siromon.
don't you have advantage on?
I do. I rolled a nat 1 and a 12.
Yeah.
And then our assassin. And then our initiate. And then
I'm at least higher up. I'd rather, since I'm
Warlock,
charmed, I'd rather be
and
higher
then
up than
our
lower
another
down.
Initiate. Okay. Lit.
There's some purple shit in
Wait,
the corner.
I misty stepped in.
Right. You misty step to just next to him?
How many feet? Wait, I think it might only be 30 feet.
It is.
Yeah, it is 30
Oh, it's
feet.
only 30?
Yeah, so I can't get all the way next to him. As close as I could get to him.
So you could be like to the edge of the pool.
Okay.
That'd be 30.
And then
That didn't catch
anyone
me.
within 15 feet, wisdom saving throw.
All right, so that'd be these two.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
2 initiates.
Spirit Guardian.
That's a 16 and an 8.
16 succeeds, so half damage.
Okay.
11 damage. So 11 to the guy that failed. Are we rounding down?
We've been rounding down.
Yeah.
So 5 to the guy that succeeded.
Okay. Let's see here. Great. 11. Wild. Love it. Cool. And then 5 to homie. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Lit. So, this initiate here took 11. This guy took 5.
Okay.
And he's turning towards you. As what do your spirit guardians look like?
Again, the little platinum dragon spewing out radiant fire.
Great. So these
sick.
these little platinum, they're belching like cute little candle wicks of flame. Like, they swarm onto the one that fails, and then just chomp in, and then you watch under the flesh as it starts to light up from the little fires of these little dragons that have attached to him. And then the other ones, he's able to swat most of them away, but some of them get in, and little flames burn under the flesh. And where they detach, you see there are cinder marks that are forming on the flesh of these initiates through the burnt out robes where these things struck. Great. Our cult leader, the Dreamer Rollo, has the first turn. And with his turn... Oh, nope. Hold on. Cool. Ray, he's going to look at you, and he's going to go... and you feel energy start wrapping through your bones and body. And I need a wisdom save.
Uh, 17.
Okay, 17. Cool. That does not work. That doesn't do it. As you find yourself frozen in place with a hold person spell. Okay. Galliard, you're up.
How does concentration work again?
So
on a spell?
while holding concentration, you cannot do another spell that is concentration. If you take damage, you have to make a Constitution saving throw, and it has to equate to half the damage that you've taken to keep concentration. Or if that's not possible, like if the damage is too low, then you have to roll above a 10.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're concentrating for the duration of that spell, which means our Dreamer Rollo here is currently concentrating on hold person. So
I'm concentrating on spirit guardians.
I'm gonna put green on him, and I'll put blue on you, just to say you're concentrating. A brighter blue that we can see. Oh. That's a little better. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So they're both concentrating. Spirit Guardians works. Is that the beginning of their turn that they take subsequent damage as well?
Yeah, if they start
within the 15 foot.
Yeah.
Damn, cool. These
Or if
initiates.
they move into it for the first time.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Great. So yeah, Galliard, you're up here. You see below you, there's that assassin with his knives. He's currently flicking them to throw them up. And then you see the burning initiates here. The warlock is in the back, just by the pillar, and he's kind of watching what's happening, looking around. And Siromon is currently in this 6-second block of time, is kind of falling backwards into the pool.
I'm slow falling.
Okay, question.
Yes.
If one were to trade places with Siromon, would I be in the same spot as him, or would I be like falling like he was? You know what I mean?
I would say the way it works for that item would be that you keep your momentum while changing with somebody, but you take their exact spot. So he's falling over the pool.
So you would
downward.
hit the pool.
So if you swapped with him, he would fall back onto stone. But you would take his spot in the...
But with my motion. So if I were to jump off this ledge, use clapback rings on him, I would carry that motion going forward, so I wouldn't fall in the pool.
In theory, yes.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Bro,
Allegedly.
Fucking do it. That sounds so sick.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I am going to. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. 'Cause I've been thinking about this whole time what the fuck I was gonna do, and I'm like, yo, what is this deal? Okay, so here's the bonus action. Okay, so I can't even do anything else that I wanted to do because of the bonus action. Okay, lit. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump forward off the ledge, clapback rings on Siromon, which should be 60 feet.
But I'm 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yes. I'll say if you... Then yes. Yes, you can do that. Cool. Now, here's the question. Siromon. Are you a willing...
If I don't see them as enemies right now, yeah, absolutely.
Great.
That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Everyone's a friend right now.
Until
Siromon...
you take damage.
Yeah, then there's enemies.
Siromon, you fall on your ass. Boom. You fall on your ass on the top of this balcony. As Galliard, you now find yourself face to face with the wrought iron mask of the Dreamer.
Ooh,
And
then
as you
immediately
hear,
I'm-
he goes, "Oh, all right."
and I'm gonna go for an attack with my glaive.
Give me an attack roll. All right.
Per usual.
Does a 26 hit?
Sheesh.
Yeah, the +7 is wild. Not gonna
Hold
lie
on,
to
I'm
you.
checking something. Oh, wait, it's not. Okay, cool. Siromon, you're still charmed.
Yeah, I'm still trying. I have to take damage, so.
A 26 does hit, yes.
Okay, and that is a 19, so it does crit as well.
Lit.
So what does that mean?
That means
Damage-wise?
you do the same as a critical damage. Roll your dice, double that number.
Well, yeah, that's
He
the thing. Though, is
smites, does that crit?
I've never done. I've never had a crit ever. I don't think.
Oh, really?
This might be my first crit. That's why I was asking. I was hella
Where
confused.
did my pen go?
I thought you had crit before, but maybe not.
How did?
No, I don't think I
how
did.
am I?
The guy that was sleeping.
How am I so ADHD?
That's an
that I
auto
lost a
crit.
pen that was right in front of me? What the hell?
It's still in front of him. It's just lit in there.
Shut up.
So you said double the number and then plus
I hate
whatever,
you.
right?
I hate you, Jonathan.
It was. Yeah,
so,
you
yeah,
double the number that you
Roll
rolled.
your damage die.
Okay.
Double that ish. Reroll once on damage die for crits.
Does
Oh, really?
And then add your
smite
modifier.
crit? If he were to smite, does that crit?
No. I think you add the smite on top of the crit. I don't think
Yeah.
the smite doubles.
I also I use hella spell slots anyways, in like the fast battles, so I'm just not gonna deal with that right now. So it is 14 plus 4, so 18 on the first attack,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go for a second attack. That one does a 20 hit.
Yes, a 20 hits.
That's a dirty 20,
Lit. Okay. Dirty 20 is not a crit.
and that one is going to be a 12,
Okay.
and that will end my turn.
Damn.
And
All right, that's some
two-
damage, bro.
2 concentration saves?
That
But-
is.
So
That's true.
18,
That's
that is
exactly what I wanted to
9.
attack.
So it'd
Half
still
would
be
be
his roll
9.
at 10.
Both
yeah.
are 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Cool.
18 is only 9 for
Cool.
half.
Ray, you can move as the concentration
That was the plan.
drops.
Shit.
Let me kill
Dude,
that.
that's why I had to ask how concentration works, because I was like, wait, so like damage wise, so you tell me I gotta
Oh,
hit him hard
bless
as
you.
fuck? Is that the deal?
Well, that's why I was asking if
basically.
you were going to smite, because otherwise it's just 10 would be what you
Yeah,
have to
I
roll.
just my
Default,
spell
yeah.
slots are like a little tight right now. You know what I'm
Cool.
saying?
Valid.
So,
Now's the time to use them.
you-
We're fighting a legendary guy.
you anime fucking speed blink right in front of him and immediately drive the glaive forward and then pull it up and back, 2 direct slashes into him, cutting through his outer robes as he goes, "Oh, shit! Oh, damn it!" As the hand drops that was facing towards Ray, and he looks you dead in the eyes and he goes, "You'll pay for that." Siromon, you were falling into like the pool, and now you're just
Yeah.
kind of laying on the ground. All your new friends are around you.
Just hanging out.
They're down below. They're currently moving around and stuff.
I'm
you're
gonna
just up
I'm gonna
here.
I'm gonna stand up with half my movement.
Okay.
I'm assuming that I can see Galliard attacking him.
Yes.
I'm going to yell.
Here's your viewpoint.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that attack after I said it. I'm gonna say, "No, guys, stop! Wait, we can talk about this." And I'm going to dash to get to the Dreamer and Galliard.
Okay. Do you wanna or do you wanna go
I'll
around?
jump because I can slow fall and I'll just negate any damage.
Okay.
So 20 feet and then 40 feet, so I can move 60.
Cool. You negate 1, so you take no damage.
No damage.
All right.
I'll move a full 60 feet all the way over.
Yeah. Cool. You're
And
literally
I'm just-
right next.
And I'm assuming no one tries to attack me, like the cultists don't try to swing, right?
Why are you flying? There we go.
Because I'm a monk.
Then he's lying on his feet.
He's become enlightened.
But I'm assuming no one attacks me.
You pass by 2 people on your way.
That's
No.
what I'm asking.
You know what? We'll see. As you go by, this one assassin here goes, enough of the games. And he's going to try to go at you.
Okay.
So let's see.
It'd be funnier if he misses. Yeah, no.
And then that's also a no. Okay, cool. It's cool. You're here.
I get all the way up here. And
This initiate would go for you if he wasn't actively going, no, away, as he's trying to bat these spirit guardians away from him.
I get up next to Gary, and I'm just putting like hands on their chest kind of thing. Of like, I'm not trying to get in between it, but like, no, guys, we can talk about this. I swear, we can talk about this.
Okay, okay, cool. That is
my
definitely
turn.
impeding things. Great. Ray, you're up.
I'm going to do produce flame.
Okay.
And is he within 30 feet of me, the Dreamer? No.
I would
he's
say
not.
just outside, yeah.
But
But you can move.
Yeah, you can move 5, 10.
I don't want to, because when both of these guys start their turns, they're going to take damage from me.
Oh,
Yeah.
true, yeah. You could move 10 feet.
I'll throw it
up
at
and 10
the
feet back.
warlock in the back.
Okay,
right?
this guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So D20 plus 5,
This fight's
12
lit.
plus 5, 17.
17, that just hits.
Okay. Oof. And then 2d8. He takes 7 damage. Fire damage.
Okay.
Fire damage.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Cool. And that's produce flame, so you chuck it, right? You softball,
Yeah.
fastball that. Great.
Uh-huh.
Just like Super Smash Bros. When you get the flower, he chucks it, and it impacts into his armor, and it's more a reflection of the shattering of the sphere of fire into his face that causes him to go in pain. Great. Our cultist assassin here. He can see the people being hurt, and he goes, no. And he's going to boop, 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 boop. And he is going to try to hide. Okay, Siromon, you can see him.
I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him. Nobody else can.
Yay.
And since that was a cunning action, now that he's hidden, he sees Galliard in the Dreamer's face, and he's going to pull a dagger and try to throw it at you.
At me?
No, not at you. At
Galliard.
At Galliard.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
Galliard, that's a 17.
It hits on the money.
Okay. So, because he's stealthed, this is a surprise attack. Which means...
Oh shit, that music.
Yeah! I wasn't ready for that.
Bro.
Ah! Okay, lit. Okay, that's 4 plus. Hold on.
This is a certified club banger.
That's 16 points of piercing damage.
Dang.
As a dagger finds itself just into the soft part of the chainmail that connects the back of your back armor plate and punches through. Not deep enough to hit organs, but deep enough to hurt like a mother.
Okay.
Okay, that's this turn. This cultist initiate is in your shiz.
15 points of damage.
Lit, cool.
Well, if he fails.
Oh yeah, that's the roll.
Natural
Yes,
1.
15.
Natural
he
1.
Damn.
Great.
Oh yeah.
You watch as the swarm that he's been batting away this whole time latches onto his face and all at once erupts his face in flame, and a steaming, cindering head falls back with the rest of the body as he dies. Cool. It is now our warlock's turn. He is going to do stuff. Potentially even things.
Lit.
Okay, he is going to touch his chest where he has a medallion of the sleeper. He grabs a hold of it until he starts bleeding a little bit and he goes, and you watch as a shroud of icy mist attaches itself around his skin, just a millimeter above his skin. And then he's going to move over to you, Galliard. No, he's not. Here's what he's gonna do. He moves over to the initiate here. So he's gonna enter into your range. Ray.
Yeah.
That's a natural 17 on the die plus 2. 19?
He succeeds
to
with the
save?
17. Yeah. So he takes half. Am I re-rolling or keeping the same damage from the beginning of the turn?
We'll keep the same. So
Okay,
that was
so half of 15. So
half of
7.
15. Okay. Great. Oh my god, why can't I do math, bro?
That's me every day.
Okay, I got it. Cool. He goes, as they start latching onto his leg and doing the little pulses of light into his leg. And he takes that leg and he takes it up and he kicks this initiate in the back towards the pool. Oh, yeah.
You guys are ruthless.
This initiate flies into the water, and you watch to your horror as the pool does not react. But as he falls into it, tendrils of energy start spouting out of his eyes, his mouth, his ears, out of every pore in his body, as he lets out a bellowing, which disappears into silence as his head falls under the water. And now you watch as the pool is starting to ripple. Great.
Oh man, I almost fell into that.
That's his turn. And now it's the cult leader's turn.
I'm fucking dead.
I recommend moving away from the edge, guys.
Yeah.
DM,
Yes.
would you consider me doing the things with my hands to both of these guys any kind of distraction or disadvantage for both of them?
I would say if it is a physical attack, yes.
Okay. Sorry, Gary. Trying to make it fair.
Great. Galliard.
Yeah.
He looks at you. He says, I told you you'd pay. The glory. I need a Constitution saving throw.
A const?
Constitution save.
That is going to be a 21.
You succeed.
I'm lit.
Hold on, let me see. Cool, so you're only taking half damage. As the blight spell is unleashed into your flesh.
This is the second time this guy has blighted you.
Bro.
And you take
Thanks.
and you take 8d8 necrotic damage halved. So, let's get this first one.
That's rough.
That's one word to call it.
Okay, 18, and then... Great, that's 40 points of necrotic damage, halved to 20.
It's a good thing it's half, bro. We're fucked.
I know.
And then... Second... Oh my god. Oh, okay, cool. He just doesn't have any cool bonus action stuff. So, with that, he sees you're in pain. He sees Siromon's in the way. So he's going to back up. He's going to try to move out of your attack radius.
Can I get an attack on that?
You can get an attack of opportunity. However, because Siromon is trying to block things, it will be with disadvantage.
Okay.
But if it lands, you have Sentinel.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
That's why I was
Yes.
all right. So disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, just barely.
Dude, you're lucky because I rolled a nat 20 on the first one. So fucking pissed.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck. Okay, lit. So, it's just a regular attack, right?
You just a glaive attack, yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, that's a wrong die. That is going to be a 13.
A 13.
Yeah, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, plus 4. 13.
Okay. Great. He starts backing up away from you, and you slash out into his thigh, and he hobbles in place. As Siromon is trying to play like goalkeeper and keep you away from hurting each other.
Guys, no, we can figure this out together.
All right, Galliard, it's your turn. We're going to roll a d20. Okay. The water in the pool rises to the edge of the steps, and it is getting to the point where it's just about to start touching everybody on this platform's feet, which is of course
All of us?
So I'll need dexterity saving throws from all three of you.
Right now?
Okay.
Yes, as this oily substance starts coming up onto this floor here.
16.
19.
Okay.
21.
Okay. You all succeed. So you're only going to
Except.
you're only going to take half damage.
Yay.
Bro, I'm so sick of this half damage shit.
It's better than full damage.
I was gonna say.
10 halved, you take 5 points of acid damage. As you all,
Okay.
as a consequence of this, move yourselves up onto the higher elevation point.
And now that Siromon's not next to me, he's no longer in my face, right? So no longer disadvantage.
Yes, he's no longer directly in your shit.
Okay, cool.
I got a 13 on my con save. Or 15. 15 on my con save to keep concentration.
Alright, Superior Guardians is still up. Alright,
Good thing I have Warcaster, because the first die I rolled was a natural 1.
love it.
Bro.
So
All of
Galliard,
these advantage rolls are great.
Galliard, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, I am going to cast. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this guy in front of me.
Okay,
And then I am going to attack.
let's do red. Boom, Hunter's marked.
Okay, and I'm going to attack.
And that's your vow of enmity here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Does a 26 hit? Jesus Christ.
Yes. Cool.
And it's a 19.
On damage?
Yeah. So it's 19 plus 7, so it's 26. Yeah. So I'm also gonna do Divine Smite on that
Okay.
as a second level spell.
Okay.
All right. So it's about to be hella math. Okay.
Yep.
It's about to be hella fucking math.
Give me
a second.
Give me 1 second. All right.
The 19 was the hit. The 19 wasn't his damage.
Yeah, the 19 was the hit. It hit. Yeah. What are you talking about?
What, how much?
No, I
critted.
How much was the damage?
Okay, I haven't done that yet.
Oh,
I haven't done
okay.
that yet. Okay.
Sorry, go
My
for it.
question is, I'm just critting the regular damage plus the
So you rolled a natural
Divine Smite
19.
and the Hunter's Mark.
So
right?
the regular damage from the weapon doubles, and then you add
Okay.
Divine Smite, and then you add Hunter's Mark.
Okay,
you
so
roll.
first attack. First attack is going to be 9 doubled. It would be 18 plus 4, so that's 22.
Okay.
Okay. Divine Smite at second level is what?
3d8.
3d8.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, there's so many fucking die, bro. It gets me stressed out every time. You
Bro
said
chose
3d8?
the bruiser damage.
Yeah, 3d8. Okay. Divine Smite is going to be 14. Goddamn.
36 total.
Yeah.
And then a Hunter's Mark is. Bro, there's so
A
many fucking
D6.
buttons there. Bro, I do not understand how y'all remember
Hunter's Mark
any
is
of
just
that.
1d6, I think.
Okay, yeah, it is 1d6. Okay. And then Hunter's Mark is going to be a 5.
So 41 damage.
41. Plus your modifier.
Holy shit.
Plus your modifier at the end. Or did you already do the modifier?
You already
For what?
did.
Yeah, I already did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 41 damage.
Lit.
And now I have no spell slots.
Cool.
Just letting you all know.
So you touch your amulet under your armor, and just with your gaze, this dreamer is wrapped in a veil of red mist that locks onto his feet and to his lower shins. And then pulling the glaive out of your very flesh as it forms back into a blade for the subsequent pull through, you push it through his back, through his side, and as blood starts billowing out of his stomach towards the pool, it starts getting absorbed into the pool, but the blood stops as it then starts getting soaked up into your glaive.
Lit.
He's still standing.
Okay, that's my second
He's
question. Because
very,
that was my.
very hurt.
Okay, lit. That was my first attack. So I'm gonna roll for my second attack.
Okay.
Just let. Okay, I was about to ask, like, yo, how's he looking?
He's at another 19.
That is, I shit you not, a nat 20.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Ain't nobody touch me, bruh.
I want the numbers. Give me the numbers.
Okay, the numbers. Okay, so
I hope
fuck
he has
me,
7
alright.
health left, because this is not. It's just gonna be great.
It is going to be a 10, 20 plus, so 24 for the attack, base attack, and then for the Hunter's Mark, it is going to be a 4.
You get Hunter's Mark on both hits?
Oh, do I actually?
It's perpetually
know.
on him. Yeah. Every
Yeah,
thought
true. Yes,
I
every
didn't know if
attack.
it
Yeah.
happened per attack or per turn.
I
Sorry.
think it's
That's all.
every attack on him.
Holy shit,
He's
dude.
marked, man. That's why Rangers with a
Yeah.
bow are
Bro.
so dangerous, bro. They hunters mark
That's
your ass,
true.
and then
He's just fucking
They just
up
keep
from
popping
afar.
cool.
Yeah, it
so the
says
total
whenever you hit a weapon attack.
the
That's
total
crazy.
beautiful moolah number that you just gave me was what?
28.
How do you want to end him?
Um,
I'm holding him not to help you, but to try and pull him off.
As he's now at negative 22 health, how would you like to end him?
hey, lit. Is he wearing a mask?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, at some point, I'll let you play with it, but at some point, before I kill him, I want to take off the mask, and I want to tell him go to sleep, right? And then toss the mask into the pool.
Okay. Your glaive is still in his stomach from the first strike. And all you do is you bring your claw up, press it up into his face, and grip the mask, and you rip. And the mask, as you've seen before, is nailed into his skull. And as it rips, a good half of this man's human face rips off. And you now see the face beneath of what looks like the most normal farmer you've ever seen in your life. A man of the swamps. He has the tan skin of working out under the Menagerie Coast sun, with a scraggly brown beard that hasn't grown in some spots from the pressure of the mask constantly being on it. Blue eyes that quickly fade into glassy nothing as you reach your other hand around towards the side of the glaive that is sticking out, and with a sweeping motion pull the entire body of the glaive through his front and out, spilling the rest of his guts into the pool. And you drop the mask and it enters into the oil as the same time his body does. And they're both absorbed as you've killed him. Great.
Rolo, I'm out.
Dreamer Rolo is dead.
I'm also looking rough. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I believe that.
Siromon, the charm drops.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
He's
I thought
dead.
it was. Well, I didn't have any damage done to me, so I don't know because it's not a concern.
Oh yeah,
if it would
you know what?
stay up or
You know
not.
what? No, you just watched
That's
your
what-
you just
right,
watched your
like-
friend gut your other friend and rip half his face off by pulling the mask off, and then threw his body into the oil, which you now see is beginning to burble and move like small waves. Again, completely silent in this
Yeah.
pool.
I'm gonna say. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm gonna say. Gallagher, I said I would try to stop you if you hurt people that shouldn't be hurt, and I don't think he should have been hurt. But we can talk about that. But right now, this pool is getting a little bit too big. I think we all need to leave, and I'm gonna start trying to bring everybody to my direction.
Okay.
The people on the back wall that's tied up.
You see
There's one person tied
You
up,
see
right?
one person. You see other bodies.
I'm gonna say, you guys get everyone into higher ground. I'm gonna go untie this person so we can get everyone up, okay? And I'm gonna run over there and try and break them out.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have your turn. So you roll over here. You're gonna try to break this person out.
Yeah. Does it look like I could break it out, or does it look like it needs to be lockpicked?
It looks like you could try.
I think I'll try that first. I'll just try and rip it open if it looks like
Just
rusted enough or something.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics. You can do that. 19 plus 6, 25.
You pull it apart at the weak point where it's hooked into the wall. So this human man, gaunt, ragged clothes, covered in dirt, is now free with these 2 chains around his wrists. And he goes, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir."
Yeah, of course. Take the long way, get away from the liquid as possible. And I'm going to point to where we came in and say, go that direction. We'll meet you up there.
Cool. I'm gonna say you're giving him the order, so he'll move.
Okay.
So
I think I would use the rest of my movement to follow behind him and then just end wherever I can.
yeah, I'll say you can. Is that
That'll
your
be
turn?
my turn. That's my
Great.
turn. I'm helping.
Ray,
You're doing something.
Right?
you're preparing your next action as you watch the pool begins to bubble and boil like you're about to drop pasta into it. And then it suddenly goes completely slack. No movement, nothing. Until you see tendrils, kind of like venom coming off of somebody, start shooting out onto the far wall opposite here. And you watch as a black blob of thick organic material swiftly emerges out of the pool, completely silent. And you see as it transitions up, the pool itself drains completely and takes this new form. And you watch as many thousands of little deep black beady eyes start appearing across its body, scanning the room and seeing all of you. And you watch as its form silently shifts between rows of razor-sharp teeth or tendrils that are as sharp as spears, or back into an amorphous blob with covered in many eyes. As
Yeah, I'm far away too.
emerging from the pool comes this immense writhing mass, whom I will now roll for.
Dude, I am so sick of these fucking blobs, bro.
God.
Do I
damn.
see the blob as a friend?
No. You don't see the.
Oh.
You do see the blob. Never mind.
Lit.
You do not see it as a friend. This
Okay,
thing
good.
comes forward, and even if it had tried to charm you, there's something beyond the world about it. It doesn't work. This isn't
Okay.
right. It's like looking at a shape that's in 4-dimensional, but you're 3. It doesn't make sense. It's
Yeah.
constantly writhing and moving, but there is nothing emitting from it sound-wise, although you would expect to hear the crashing of waves or the rushing of a sea. Ray, you're up.
I'm going to like nervously chuckle and be like, God, you guys never play fair, and walk around to behind where the warlock is.
Okay.
And one more. And I'll go. I'm just sick and tired of you guys. And I touch him
Okay.
and do a 2nd level inflict wounds.
Okay.
$26.
26
Rolled
to
a
hit?
19. Yeah.
That hits. He
Rolled a
didn't
19.
suddenly become a fucking badass after the dreamer died. That hits, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, I got a 19 and then it's +7. So
Yeah,
4d10.
Lit.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so 10.
No.
26.
26. Cool. How would you like to end him?
Lord.
I just want to see like the life force drain from him and him fall to the ground.
Cool. You hear a faint exhale of air as the last of his life force is pulled from his body, and as his body falls forward, you watch as a whip of deep black ooze comes out and just shunts the body in and consumes it.
God damn.
Again, silently. All you heard was the scraping of his armor on the stone as it was pulled into this figure. This is
and then
definitely the
for-
music for this monster. Yes.
For a bonus action, I'm gonna go. You may not like it, but Bahamut's with you. Galliard, you look a little rough, and cast Healing Word.
Lit.
You may
And
not
he
look
heals.
it.
No, I said like it.
Oh, I said look it.
7.
You said 7?
Yeah, you get 7 hit points back.
Good.
And then can I
I've been
Get
excited
it.
for this boss for literally like 2 months. I just want you guys to know that.
can I get to the left behind the
Oh my god, what's
the
happening?
pillar?
Like over here?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think that would be all
Yeah.
my movement. is
So
to
that
get to
that would be
edge.
the end of your movement to get
Yep.
here. This is just what you see.
There's
Just
one
this
more
immense-
assassin.
Yeah, he's on the
Mhm.
left side of the blob.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
I don't know why it's jumping like that. It's really throwing me off.
Yeah, that it threw me off for a second. Okay.
Okay.
Which is his turn.
Oh, speaking of.
This assassin sees this. He sees everyone's dead. And you hear him loudly go, "Fuck this," as he pulls 2 daggers from his belt and he's gonna chuck both of them at this thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
a
Lit.
dissenter. Let's go.
Okay, one of them sinks into this creature silently, emitting no noise. But you watch as the blade is absorbed in. Hold on. You watch as the blade is absorbed in, a bit of oily water spills out onto the ground, and for the first time this creature makes a noise, as there is a soft splash of oil onto the ground, which rapidly closes, as it takes not a lot of damage. Lit.
I just love the name that Tailspire gave it.
Black pudding.
Yeah, that's the only
That was
that's the only monster.
Huh?
We're
It's just
jumping, baby.
jumping around.
That's the only monster I could get that looks kind of like this thing. Then he's going to
I'd
do
say.
everything he can to flee, and then cunning action dash. So he gets all the way up. He's just leaving. He's over it.
He's listening to me.
Great. Oh God. Okay. Lit. Oh, what can you do? Oh, great creature. What can you do?
I'm fucking weak.
As
Wait, turn to page 76 in the Cryptid Monster Manual.
Good luck, Galliard.
Yeah.
you watch as the form shifts, and then jutting out of it come many large tendrils, and you watch as the ends of the tendrils seem to sharpen into razor-like blades. As Galliard, these tendrils come. Oh. It shimmers into the center of the room. As Galliard, Siromon, and our little villager, all of you get these tendrils. 2 to Galliard, 2 to Siromon, 1 to this little villager guy. So, these 2 are for you, Galliard. 2 natural 3s on the die.
Lit.
You see it, and you feel a pressure from the glaive that you've not felt before as it pushes you back. The glaive seems to move on its own back, and it pulls you just back as 2 sharp tendrils silently puncture through the stone, which loudly cracks where you were just standing. It's going to move you back
What a
5
cool
feet.
visual.
Then, Siromon, these are for you.
Would you allow me to take the hit for the villager?
I would allow
Try
you.
to-
I would allow you to make a dexterity saving throw to try.
Okay.
Damn. Nice guy, Siromon, for the win.
So that's an 8, which does not hit, and then that is an 18.
That does hit.
Okay. I mean, bummer. God,
I
this
like
thing
the
is
horror music in the background.
this thing is
Right?
so fucking cool, bro.
For you?
That's 11 slashing damage as one of the
damn
tendrils
it.
pierces through your thigh meat and then rescinds back, pulling some blood in it, which falls and absorbs into the liquid until it becomes oil and then is pulled back into the creature. Cool. Here's another one that is going for the villager.
Okay, and I'm gonna try and
So you can
dive
make a
in front of the
dexterity
adder.
saving throw, yeah.
Wait, does that hurt him enough to get out of charmed?
Yes, you're not charmed at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not trying
Everyone
anymore.
that could be is dead.
No, there's one more cultist still alive, so
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah. That's a 19 dex save.
Cool. Then that means it's not going to roll to attack you. Well, no, it'll roll to attack the villager.
But it's hitting me, not the villager, right?
But because of your save, you're taking this hit because it would have hit the villager.
You're doing that slow motion fall in front of him like in the movie.
President!
You're lucky I rolled low. That's 6 more points of slashing damage. As another tendril goes out towards the villager, it would have lopped its head off in one go, and you're able to bring your whole elbow up and kind of stop it, taking the blow into the meat of the arm.
Yeah.
Great.
I just want to I'm hovered over this villager, using my ears to give him shade and stuff like that. I'm like, I got you, don't worry. This blood's dripping down my arm and across my back.
Great. Galliard. You're
Yes.
up.
How far away is the guy who's trying to run from me?
The assassin?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or 75. If you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, I'm
Yeah,
thinking the
I
same
think
thing.
Over 60.
Over 60?
Yep.
What if I take what if I go around the creature, use my movement to get it closer?
If you get
like
here,
right there.
then
Yeah.
yes.
Cool. I want to use my clapback rings on that guy.
Cool.
The final one of this because it's
you
full.
step down now into the completely dry pool, as it is
Oh, that's
all
true.
this monster.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, he needs to make
a DC say dexterity's
Wait.
20.
Dexterity save?
Strength. Well, I
No,
thought it was a
it's-
strength save.
No. It's not. You
It's
changed it in
Like
the
wisdom or something.
Yeah. It says. Did you change it from dexterity? Because
No.
it says dexterity on the thing.
whatever's on there is still correct.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, it's dexterity.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that. I like
Cool.
that a lot.
He saves.
Fuck. Okay. Lit.
He is a rogue.
How much movement do I have?
I would say you have 15 more feet.
All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me double down real quick.
You have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, I know. I'm not really trying to attack. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Are you trying to run away?
I was gonna say, I don't think you have a choice.
Okay, question
Yes.
for you. The spell scroll first level, does that count as an action?
That would count as an action.
Okay, cool. So I am going to use the first level spell scroll. Can I just pick any spell that I have for first level, or how does that work?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's
I wanna use-
equivalent to the energy of the spell, but this one does not have a specific spell attached to it.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna use it for cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Do you not have any
Which
healing?
is-
Oh, you already used your.
I have no fucking. Yeah, I have nothing. That's why I have to use this fucking scroll.
Or you could use your lay on hands and dump all of it into yourself.
Yeah, that's like less. That's like worse. Yeah, I don't want to dump all of it into me though. I might do that too. To be honest, I forgot I had lay on hands. That's gonna be it's 11. All right. Yeah, how does lay on hands work? Is that just like a little action? Little action? Little.
It's an action.
Lay on
but
hands is an action for others, but for you, I would say a bonus action.
Okay, I already did my bonus. Well, I try to do a bonus action. Does that count?
That does count, yeah. You've burned
Okay,
it.
bet. Then I'm just gonna attack this fool because he is within 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Cool. Fuck it. Going for attack.
But you want to be able to do that if you healed, right?
No, because. Oh yeah, that's true.
Heal.
That is true.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's true. You're right.
So that would be your turn then.
Wait, I got movement.
You have
You said I
15
got
feet.
15? Bet. Let me back up 15 fucking feet.
Cool. As you do, the same tendrils from before, 2 of them come at you.
Cool, I take it back. Just put me back to where I was.
Okay. Here you are.
Damn.
So, Galliard, that's your turn. Siromon,
Yeah.
you're up.
I want to pick up this villager and then key point dash with him towards the end of the room.
So that you can maintain full movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, he's not light enough that you say it'd be half speed if I'm picking him up.
He's still a medium creature, though.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was like underweight or something. Yeah, I'll still do it. I'm gonna pick up and go 40 feet because I know I can go farther with him.
Okay. So that'd be with him.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As you do that, 2 tendrils
Go for it.
are going to shoot out at you.
Wait. Isn't it? Oh no, Galliard didn't take a attack of opportunity.
Mm-mm.
You have Sentinel though. You can hit him since he's attacking another creature.
That is true,
Is it
Galliard.
about range? Is that
Yes.
actually possible?
Your 10-foot range, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yo.
can use a reaction
It's
to
like-
do a strike on him because he does get a hit with a one's a 16.
Yeah,
So
that
he will
hits.
get a hit with you. I'm saying this does not have a gender. That's
Does a 19 hit?
8 more points
Just
of
saying.
slashing
Sure.
damage.
All right, 8.
And yes, a 19 does hit.
You definitely see me bloodied. I'm trying to stay strong for the villager, but
Okay, Siromon, is that your turn?
yeah, I think that's all I can do because that's bonus action.
have a-
like that.
Yeah, and that's 14
You have a
damage for
healing
me.
potion.
14 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Lit.
Well, I have a longsword +1. Do I have a potion? I'm
Galliard.
looking. I do have a potion.
As you drive your glaive into this creature, you hear a shriek in the back of your mind. A familiar, not this, in the back of your mind. And you feel, for a moment, the glaive doesn't make purchase until it solidifies through what you can only describe as anger, and does full damage. If that tells you anything.
Interesting.
Great.
Would you say it was an action to pick the guy up and run with him?
I would say yes.
Okay, then yeah, I can't do anything else.
Ray, you're up.
Hmm.
You can just barely see Galliard. You see this immense oil slick moving. And Siromon just ran past you with some poor villager guy. who with each bump is like, as Siromon's running.
And I'm saying, I'm sorry.
Oh, this battle's so fucking lit. I'm so hyped right now.
I haven't attacked anyone. I've just been helping.
You've just been helping this whole time. Siromon's so nice.
Okay.
Fault.
So
Yes. Hit
I'm
me with
going to
it.
use taking a potion as a bonus action.
On yourself, yes.
I'm going to drink one of my potions of speed
Lit. Okay.
to gain haste.
Cool. I'm not gonna put another mark on you. You're still concentrating, right? Cool.
Yes, because the potion doesn't take away
Just
concentration.
remember you are hasting as well.
Yes. So, what
that's
I'm
your
going to
bonus
do, 'cause
action,
now, right now I get 2 actions.
Yes.
So
For
I'm
the next
going to
minute, which is
yes,
6
Six
rounds?
turns.
10 rounds? 6
Six.
rounds?
10,
Oh, 10 rounds. 10
10
rounds.
rounds.
10
yep.
rounds.
10 rounds of 6
Oh.
seconds.
You said you're looking fucked up, Siromon?
Yeah, I'm definitely very bloodied. I'm holding a brave face, though.
I'm going to cure wounds level
You're like-
1.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This isn't even the worst of it.
I'm going to cure wounds level 1 to Siromon.
Okay.
Oh. Plus 4, 11 hit points.
Oh, thank God.
And then I'm going to move 2 steps forward.
Okay.
Does that put him within 15 feet?
Yes.
Hit. Okay. And then
So it needs to make a save.
no. I
No?
can't move into someone's space.
Oh, right. It
and
has to
make
move
them
into
roll.
yours. You're correct. You're correct. So
Right.
it'd be the start
or
of
they
its
start
turn.
their turn.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'll do produce flame
Yeah.
and
yeah.
throw flame at it.
No, what I just learned is good for you guys. Not for
Oh,
me.
okay.
He's flammable. I'm gonna shit my.
Throw
Also, just saying, I forgot to say this, but I was gonna move my hunter's mark from the guy that I killed over to the guy that Ray killed. So can I move it to this big guy instead?
That takes a bonus action, doesn't it?
I'm just saying for the next part, for like the next round, before I forget.
Yeah,
Oh,
for the
okay.
next round, yeah, you can.
Yeah, it just takes your bonus.
What'd you roll, Ray?
Bet.
24. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Okay, that will hit.
I wish I had this crit like you do on 19s. I've rolled 3 19s.
I know, that'd be so nice,
So
dude.
2d8.
Hey, make a deal with a demon, bro. Allegedly.
Bet.
double 8s.
Okay.
So 16 damage.
Okay. Let me check his resistances. Yep, cool.
Fire. A fired.
A fire.
Great. The fireball, you kind of side whip it out, and it falls into the form and quickly turns immediately into steam. But you watch as a bubble of the steam bubbles out, and a bunch of the liquid falls steaming to the ground, as it seems to have taken full damage.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, before that, I'll yell at the cultist. Get back here, coward! We're not done with you.
Make a persuasion check.
God, I hope that works.
19, because I get a +7 to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, proficient.
I'm proficient in it.
Yeah.
He hears that, he turns, he goes, I'm not staying, but... Ah! And he'll throw daggers. 2 daggers.
Better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, facts. This is something.
If it does any damage.
One of them
Like, nice.
goes in.
Oh, they'd be at disadvantage because he's more than 30 feet away.
None of them go in.
Damn, you said to say something.
I just want to
They
keep it
go.
fair.
They fly
respect
through, and they don't even make it. They just clatter on the ground. One of them gets stuck in the mud that now sits below where the pool used to be, and he says, "Fuck this, fuck the sleeper, fuck all the gods," and he runs.
This is why you were never awoken.
And he flees. And we're gonna.
He's fine with that.
We're
Just jumped right into the abyss.
We're just gonna remove him. Great.
Now he has to roll a wisdom saving throw. 3d8.
That's 15.
Saves. So he takes half damage of 12, which is 6.
Okay.
Why can't these spirit guardians do more than half the damage that I can get? They can go all the way up to 24 damage. And the highest I've rolled is a 12.
You watch as the tendrils that were razor sharp as blades fall back into the body and disappear. And then you watch as a great crowning head, like the crest of a wave, forms. It doesn't look like a face, it's just like a crest of a wave eternally roiling, again silent, like a wave breaking against a storm barrier as it rushes towards you, Ray, to make a ram attack. So,
Okay.
it's just one roll.
Just one roll.
Just one roll. What's the worst that could happen?
Death.
Oh yeah, actually,
That's
that is on the table. Huh?
Swallowed.
That's a 14 to hit.
No.
Great. Cool.
I hold it back with my shield.
You're able to deflect this stream of liquid away as it moves off to the side away and breaks upon the side of this pillar. And you watch as the pillar cracks.
That's not good.
Guys,
Great.
that looks dangerous.
And then you watch as a bunch of tendrils pop out of it and start waving in place around it, all around it. Galliard, you're up.
What does that mean?
Find out next time on Black Pudding's turn.
All right, so Hunter's Mark for my bonus action on the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
big block creature.
No.
That's wild.
It should have been me, not him.
Sorry, what were you doing, us? Galliard?
Let me do Hunter's Mark on him for my bonus action.
Okay.
And
It is
the
marked.
tendrils coming up. Can I get 10 feet away from him so I can like attack? Also, because he's not focused on me, is this like a behind attack or what's up?
I would say because it is being flanked, this would be counting as a flanking attack.
Okay,
So you could
lit.
roll
So
with
that's
advantage. Yep.
Cool. So I'm gonna go for 2
It
attacks.
doesn't exist anymore.
No, it got absorbed out.
It's just like mud that he's stepping through.
He
Okay,
is the pool, yeah.
Does a 20? So it's 2, 7. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1 attack. I'm gonna roll for the other one so we could just do the damage all at once.
Okay.
That's a nat 20, baby.
That
Does a
hits.
20. Okay, man. All right, so for my first attack, the first one is going to be a +4, so 12.
Okay.
For my second one with the crit, it is going to be 18 +4, so that's going to be what is that, 22?
Yeah.
And that is going to be my turn. Yeah. Oh wait, I still got the damage for the Hunter's Mark on both.
Yeah,
Fuck,
Hunter's
give me a
Mark on
second.
both.
Damn. What is that? 1d6? Okay, cool. So for both of them, it's going to be a 1 and a 6, so 7.
7. Okay.
Also, super off topic, but I figured out a thing that works for me as far as like finding die. I've separated them in piles, like around the corner of my mat, so I can just like and they're in order from like a 4 to a 6 to a.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's a good
'Cause
idea.
I cannot, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this one? So, anyways, my bad.
I know them and I still do that. Like,
You thrust your glaive forward, and you notice as some of the tendrils attempt to knock it out of the way, but you force through into the body of this roiling liquid mass, and you start dashing out huge gouts of the liquid that spill onto the ground, steaming in place, making noise as they do fall. The creature does not react, but you've done a lot. Is that your turn?
And I'm guessing that my glaive is still not happy with being.
No, your glaive, it's trying to resist every time you get near this thing.
Okay, copy. And that is my turn.
Siromon, you're up. You have a villager on your shoulder.
Yo, let that fool run by himself up the stairs.
We need you to hit something.
I gotta get him to the other stairs.
What?
Yeah, I think I would let him down at this point and just tell him, can you make it to the stairs on the other side?
He goes, I'll
'Cause
try.
these don't work,
I'll
right?
try.
Okay, just stay as close to the wall as possible. Get up to the cave and wait for us there, okay? I'll push him along that way, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna.
He starts
Go ahead.
moving.
I wanna.
He starts
Turn
moving,
it-
and a tendril of water comes after him.
I'll take the hit.
You're gonna take the hit?
Yeah, I'll use part of my movement to get in the way.
Okay.
I'm saving this man. I don't care.
Ooh.
Wait, why
It could
don't
be
those
something.
stairs work?
The only set of stairs
they're
that are
not
connected. Yeah.
That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this torrent of oil shoots out, going for him, and you push your body into the way, and it impacts your frame, the back of your frame.
I'll take that hit. I'm gonna turn as I run towards the glob, and I'm going to say, guys, do we think we need to take care of this before Ready Pete gets here, or does this count?
We have to.
Okay,
He
then
did say everybody.
How are we getting him here?
how are we getting in here?
You sent him a message, no?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, is that how it was?
yeah, that's how it will work. But then that takes my turn, and then however long it takes him to get here.
Yeah, I'll say above table. I couldn't remember, and I think Siromon's trying to convey this is like he said to defeat everybody. I don't know if this counts as part of that everybody, or if you know what I mean.
I think this counts as everybody. Just hit him, punch him.
Okay, and
With the staff.
I'll go up and I'll hit him with my staff first.
Okay.
Uh,
Galliard is directly opposite him, so it counts as flanking.
okay, let's go. Thank God. That's an
Let's
18
jump
to
this
hit.
motherfucker.
That's a
Jump
what
it.
to hit?
18.
Okay, that hits.
1d8.
Is your staff a magical weapon?
Yes.
With the staff of warning.
Yeah, it's a staff of warning.
Okay.
Is that good or bad?
This is good.
Okay.
If it
It
wasn't
means-
magical, it'd do half damage.
It means you'll do full
Oh,
damage.
okay.
Yep.
10 damage then.
Okay. You strike
Do you-
it. You strike it.
Okay.
And an immense gout of this oilish, brackish liquid flings outward and just coats Galliard. You just get absolutely drenched in this oil, which seems to soak in, kind of like watered down ink, and then fall down you harmlessly into the pool, dampening the ground beneath your feet. And you watch as this large entity has gotten somewhat smaller.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
cool.
I think on that instance, I am going to bonus action and use my last key point to bring out my Arms of the Astral Self.
Okay.
Self. And bring out my. I'm marking up another charge. As the like ghostly trunks appear around me, it will need to take a Dex saving throw DC 14 or take 2d6.
Rolled a 15.
Okay. Oh, that he wins then. Never mind. No damage.
Okay.
That's a bonus action?
I use a key point, but it's bonus action. Yeah.
So do you still have a second attack since you have multi-attack?
I do. You are correct. So I'll take a second hit.
Come on, monk.
I forgot I'm level 5 now.
Hit my boy here.
Yeah, facts now.
Even if they're for everybody.
Who's now a boy, and his name is Humphrey.
Humphrey? Fuck Humphrey. We jumping him.
Double 3, so it doesn't matter what I add. I don't hit him.
No, you don't. Great.
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
His tendrils that are lashing out, they're not ranged attacks by any means, right? They're just weapon attacks?
They're within his reach.
His reach is like 30 feet. Okay. Okay. I just didn't know deflect missiles was working. I forgot about that. That's what I was wondering. Okay. Then that is my turn. I'm going to say where I'm at.
They're specifically called whip tendrils melee weapons.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Ray, you're up.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I do a full circle around this guy.
Great.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna touch him for inflict wounds.
Okay.
Second level. My last second level.
That's a touch attack from you?
Yes.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Who heard him?
Do I get advantage? Because I rolled twice. If we're doing the flanking.
He's flanked.
I critted.
Okay, good.
You critted it?
Oops, I shitted. That's what that sounded like. You critted.
Oops, I quitted.
Oops, I quitted.
Oh, fucking.
Oh,
I'm shitting it is
I
wild.
quitted my pants.
Not critted his pants.
Okay.
Hey, you about to.
Give me the damage.
Hey,
17, 18 times 2. 36.
36?
Yep.
How would you like to
God
end
dang it.
Humphrey?
Tell him fuck the dreamer.
Humphrey's
crazy.
How
That's
do I
crazy.
want to end Humphrey? It's necrotic damage in case that he's resistant. I just want to throw that out there. It's necrotic.
He's not.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull out a Snakes on a Plane reference and just be like, I'm sick of these motherfucking cultists in this motherfucking town, and I'm just gonna touch it and again pull the life force out of it with necrotic damage.
Okay.
There you go.
The blistering, relentless, vile energy that is keeping this mass alive is sucked into your hand and then purified by the light of Bahamut as it burns away in your palm. As this immense mass of oil, where it all at once had form, immediately follows down into just a puddle and splashes onto the ground, now making noise as it has fallen away from its life form to lifelessness. And you see, king, 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 falling onto the ground, a glass bottle with a cork in it.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Is there something inside of it? It's corked off?
It's a blue glass bottle, and corked inside you see occasionally a moving bluish light, like a liquid in there that glows when you swish it around in the bottle.
We'll ask Ruddy what this is when he gets here.
Speaking of which, you should send for him.
And with that, that ends combat. y'all have just howdy have just
Hey, y'all. Howdy, partner.
That's my culture.
The formless spawn of Sithagua has fallen down into a puddle of nothing in this chamber as the room goes silent.
I shake the bottle a little bit. What are we doing with this?
Yeah, you shake it and
Keeping
it
it.
sloshes with like a fluorescent blue liquid within.
We'll just ask Ruddy. Never mind.
I want to go over towards. Yeah, speaking of Ruddy, you should probably
Yeah, send that message.
send for him.
I will use my channel divinity. I'm going to be completely out of everything after this.
Me too.
To the club.
Harness divine power, get my spell slot back,
Okay.
and do ascending to Ruddy and say, we're heading out of the false cave. We'll be at the main door in a moment.
Okay.
We killed everybody.
All right.
The farmer got out, right?
You see him.
Allegedly.
He's currently at the top of the stairs, going, what do I do now?
Who are you?
Just
I want to ask him who he is.
My name is Baron.
And how'd you get mixed up in this all?
Yeah, how did you get involved with this, Baron?
They took me in the night from my farm in the swamps. I'm from the North Bank Fields. I harvest weeds.
Are there any other people around here?
Only Elira, who is gone. She was a friend. I don't know what I'll tell her family.
Tell him the truth. And then I want to walk towards the dreamer's body. Can I search the body? No, he's in the pool. Never mind, he dead. He big dead.
There
Yeah,
is
he
no
got
body.
absorbed.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
there's no bodies.
What happened to his medallion?
Gone.
What happened
Everything.
to the warlock's medallion?
Gone.
So everyone's bodies got absorbed.
Anything that was absorbed by this ooze,
Okay.
gone. So there's 2 initiate corpses still.
I don't think they have medallions.
There's the assassin's gone. You still have the chamber. You could search as well. There's some bodies in the back of the room
Yeah,
that
can
are
we search
subject to things.
Yeah,
Can we
I'm gonna
group
search. I want to search where the bodies were, where Baron was tied up and everything like that.
Okay. Give me investigation checks.
But
With advantage and a -1.
And while you're investigating, Ray, you hear, "Great, I'm coming. I'll be there soon."
Ruddy's on his way, guys.
lit.
It looks awful. Oh, I'm going in.
Wave around. Oh, he's not scrying.
What the
17.
fuck? And then you hear nothing, and then you hear from above, and the ground shakes a bit, and some dust falls and settles on your heads.
Let's make this quick, guys. I think Ruddy's here. I got a 17.
Okay.
Roll a 21.
Okay.
21?
17 for me.
All right.
21.
Collectively,
What?
you find whoever wants to add this to their inventory, you can.
Oh,
You
they did.
find 123 copper, 57 silver, 55 gold.
Okay.
You find 2 potions of sleep.
Oh.
Take a fat ass nap.
And then, surprisingly, on these cultist initiates, who were a little tougher than the ones upstairs, you find on each of them a triangular bladed knife.
The same one from the guy's neck that I saw.
It looks very similar. So that's 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
You find on everyone in here, well, I guess these 2 remaining bodies, these initiates have the good medallions, the ones that have an effect.
Mm.
I think I'm up to fucking 9 of those now.
Let's just put more
Yeah.
people.
We're
9
just collecting them.
9 extremely cursed medallions. Yes, you have those.
Here, put this on before I kill you.
I'm trying
Alright.
to figure out a place to destroy all of these.
I'm sure Reddy Pete could help with that.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry, continue.
You notice that the lights, the torches in here start to begin to fade and then crumble into ash and dust as these sconces that were depictions of metallic hands wrapped in tentacles and then wrapped in vines covered in thorns that were perpetually bleeding, all made of metal, of course, are now falling down to where the pool would have been. Ray, you kind of move back as one falls in front of you, and you feel the chamber shake a bit as you watch the crack on the pillar go all the way up to the roof and then start dancing across the roof for this chamber.
Guys, I think we need to get out of here, and I'll ask for help, but I'm gonna grab Alira's body so that we can bring her out.
I'll pick her up.
She's
if you want
gone.
me to.
Oh, she got absorbed too?
Oh, that's right. She was the
Oh,
thing.
was she the one that fell in?
Yep.
Yeah, she's the one
What
I
about
put in at
these-
the beginning.
He didn't
What
fall
about
in.
these
Someone
bodies?
threw her in.
The two
Yeah.
bodies, there's two
You gotta
bodies.
forget.
There's two bodies on the back wall. One,
Mhm.
you see it's an Iron Maiden. It's a standing casket. And you open it, and this body that is riddled with well over 100 punctures from the iron barbs on the inside slides out attached to the door, kind of stiffly, of what looks like a human male, maybe mid-30s. The other body's in a cage. It's a human woman, maybe mid-20s.
You guys want to help me with these bodies, and we'll get them out of here?
Yeah, I'll do.
See if we can get them a proper burial or burning.
Absolutely.
Let's grab them and dip. We'll head out.
I'll lead the way.
Cool.
Yeah,
I will
I'll grab the
say
bodies.
no rolls needed. The chamber isn't collapsing. If he had rammed into other pillars, then it would have accelerated.
Maybe.
You're able to move them all up and out, and you find the villager there in the room with the doorway puzzle. As you kind of move through, you kind of have to like pass the bodies to each other while moving through the smaller passage because you all are kind of big and armored.
Yes.
And you lay the bodies out, and this man, he goes, oh no. These people were from the fields as well. It seems they were picking people off from the outskirts of the city.
Baron, was there anything that you learned while you were waiting, tied up? Anything that could help us?
Maybe? Maybe. This is one of many, they call themselves, that are spread out across Wildmount. They said that I can't remember the term they used. I guess they would say home was in the Underdark. Something like that. Something about slaughtering spiders and taking a place. They said that this is one of many different places where they're running experiments. And I think that thing was one of them.
Do I get the sense he's being sincere with his answers?
Give me an insight check.
That
Man is skeptical of a kidnapped victim.
Hey, you never know, bro. That's a 14.
You get the feeling he's telling you the truth.
Okay,
As far as you're aware, he's being honest. That's my favorite way
See,
to
that's
word
what I'm talking about.
He
As far
starts.
as you know.
He kind of like wraps their arms over, for the bodies.
I don't know if I want to send him back through alone to meet with Sirius and the others because of that rogue cultist that's still around.
You hear coming from the stairway above you as you watch Ruddy Pete has got a hand up, and holding in the air is that last cultist who is just
that's my
hovering
friend.
above the ground 10 feet in front of Ruddy as he's walking down the stairs. Who the fuck is this?
Ruddy, he's a friend. You can let him down.
This is a friend? A friend?
No, don't listen
No.
to him. Don't listen to him.
No.
No, that's a friend.
This is, what should I, you want me to crush him?
Sure.
No. Don't crush friends. Don't crush friends.
Either you can or I'll kill him. We're trying to get rid of the cultists here.
We can talk this out.
Oh, I know what's wrong with you. Hey, Seal. And he casts Dispel Magic on you.
Okay.
And the charm drops.
Oh, okay. No, that is not a friend. That is not a friend. I thought he was a friend. He betrayed me.
Ray, are you sure you want me to crush him? I could just crush him. A little squish.
No,
You or I.
Yeah, let Ray do it. He wanted to
Sure.
chase after him
Here
anyways.
you go. And
I'll
Can
shove
we
a
get
produce
information
flame
from
into
him?
him again.
Okay.
he
Never mind.
drops him onto the ground, right at your feet. So you just press a flame into him.
I guess I'll hold it in my hand and hold him, and I'll go. Anyone want any questions with him before we?
I do want to ask him. You saw this and you were scared of this thing that was created that you were part of. Did you not know this was coming?
I didn't know. I didn't know what would happen.
Why the sudden change of heart?
You see like a long, gaunt human face, clean shaven, short cropped black hair, with deep, deep brown eyes. He's sun worn, with slight wrinkles under his eyes. You see his skin, like around his hands, is like a working man's.
Do you also have a journal or a letter to your family, like these others?
No, I'm from Oath. My farm has.
Can I check for a hole?
Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's not resisting. He's completely surrounded, and a gnome
14.
lifted him off the ground with sheer will.
A finger.
He's not doing anything. So
14.
14? Nothing.
Yes.
He says,
So he.
I was trying, I have a family, and I was trying to build a better life by building a better world. I didn't know that
What's your family's name?
that creature would come out. My family. Tyrann.
Then we'll pass down your... We'll just let them know you die here. And I'll look at Ray to let him do his thing.
No, wait a second. And I pull out one of the triangle blades. I go, what's this for?
That's a sleeper blade.
Anything special about it?
When the person you strike is asleep, it works better, I guess. They used it in some of the awakening rituals. They would wait until one of the prisoners was asleep before going at them.
How many people were you a part of killing down here?
I haven't killed anyone down here. I normally work on the surface.
How many people have you killed while being a part of the sleeper cult? You're obviously pretty high up for them.
6.
Oh, yeah, is he wearing a medallion?
Yes.
Oh, so what kind?
The metallic one that's well made.
Well, it looks like he's not waking up.
I've killed 6. I've woken 6. But I don't know what that thing was. It didn't seem like the waking of a new world. Seemed like
it's
a
the
nightmare.
thing that you're trying to awaken.
No, I don't believe you.
Well, that's just how cults work, buddy.
You saw it with your own eyes. What do you mean you don't believe us?
We had to have done it wrong. We had to have failed somehow. That explains it. Yes. That couldn't have been it.
Yeah, I shove produce flame into him.
Cool. The last words turn to the heated passing of air as his lungs immolate from the passing of flame into his chest, burning out his eyes until just the hollowed out skull remains. Ruddy looks down and goes,
body.
"Oh, God, Ray, that's kind of cool."
Ray's done that a few times down here, yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I smell it
tired
too.
of these.
The upstairs smells. You left a room. People were in it. Killed them. Don't worry.
Did you see?
I think there were good people in there, Ruddy.
No,
No. That fucking idiot captain is up there waiting on the boat.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look to Baron and I'm gonna say, okay, that means the pathway is clear to the entrance. Get out, meet with the guy at the boat named Sirius. Tell them that you know us.
The farmer like nods hastily and he goes, and Ruddy Pete looks at him and goes, "You might want to hurry. I'm gonna bring this bitch down."
Oh, yep, run.
The guy runs up the stairs.
Yep.
I'd pick up the other medallion too.
Okay. Well, Ray, what is that? What's that little bottle?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about it. After we killed the formless spawn, here, I hand it to him.
Ooh, spell bottle! Fun! What's in here?
It's the thing we fought.
Poison.
It was inside the thing, right?
Nope.
Yeah, it dropped after we
There's
killed
no
him.
creature in here.
It dropped after we killed him.
Ew. Ew, necrotic magic? Hold on.
He opens it, and then a spray of dark energy shoots out onto the wall and leaves like a burn mark in the wall.
You didn't want that spell, trust me. Here.
And his fingers dance with lightning as he puts a 4th level lightning bolt into this bottle for you.
Okay,
Corks
wow.
it
Damn.
and hands it back and goes,
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
It's a
That'll come in
spell
handy.
Take
bottle.
it.
You put spells inside up to the 5th tier of magic. And then you point it at who you want to fuck up.
And the bottle's
Right.
reusable, I'm assuming.
As
Could
long
I
as you
possibly
don't
put healing magic in it
Yep,
and heal people? Oh.
you could.
Interesting,
But
actually.
I wouldn't try to heal with what's in there now.
No.
You might
that
heal-
looks pretty dangerous.
You might heal them
No, I'm not doing
forever. Forever.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put that away. Oh, can I pull out the glasses and be like, ready? What are these? They have crystals for lenses.
Oh, these fucking things. Let's see. Let's see if the DM wrote it down in his previous session's notes like a fucking idiot. Yep.
he puts them on.
Oh! Eyes of, they're called minute seeing. Eyes of minute seeing. It lets you see like little details easier. It's for reading a book when you're blind or something. I don't know. Here.
Okay.
I'm not
care.
blind.
As he shuffles his large glasses.
Well, he
Well,
has-
a little.
Okay.
So this room again.
He looks around at the stone walls of this chamber with the 4 ornate columns that are around a central point with a channel that connects directly to this 3D depiction of a door, with the mages all cowering away in fear from 4 orbs that are hovering out from the doorway in a position where they look like they should be held. You see there's writing above the doorway as well.
What language?
This writing seems to be in common.
Oh,
Okay.
It
I
reads,
think you know this one, Siromon.
that is one of them.
It's been
That
a
I know.
few hundred years. All are bound and none may flee. All are rewarded and punished. Everything changes, even when it is the same. Only memory remains.
All are bounded and none may leave.
I'll be honest, I don't remember the riddle. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What
you
do we
mean
look-
next to the riddle?
So that's written above the door.
that's written above this huge, it's like an oval doorway with the depiction of the mages on it, and there's 4 of them. And you see there are channels cut into the ground, and you follow the channels with your eyes, and you see they connect to the base of each of one of the 4 pillars. And you see hovering in front of what looks like a slot where a metal sphere would perfectly fit are 4 perfect spheres, each of a different color of metal. But you see the mages are all cowering away in fear from the center of the door.
And I stand in front of, like, at an angle to see all of this and try the glasses on.
Yeah, you can try the glasses
Help
on
with
if you
that?
want.
Does that change what I see?
So putting the glasses on, it does not change what you see, but now everything is in such crisp, clear 16K IMAX full frame detail that it's you see the pock marks from the almost microscopic arcane melding of these 3D depictions of these mages, and it's beautiful metalwork. But it doesn't change anything you see specifically in the room.
Guys, these are trippy. You should try them out.
Ooh.
Can I close my eyes? Do I notice anything with my eyes closed?
With your eyes closed, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
The world goes dark.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
What color are the orbs?
The orbs, they're all different shades of metallic silver looking. So one's a little reddish, one's a little greenish, one is bronzish, and then one is almost pure silverish. And you see below them the channels connect to pillars, and the pillars are, let me re-describe those. They're beautifully cut stone inlaid with iron that seems to be polished, and then treated with different metals that wrap around them up towards the roof and the base. And the metals match the color of the orbs for each of these 4 pillars.
So the pillars are the same color as the orbs that are in them?
Like the metal outside surrounding them is the same, yes.
So something about this is wrong. Were you trying to say something, Siromon? About the riddle?
I just wanted you to repeat it for me one more time, if you could.
Okay, without Ready Pete's voice. All are bound and none may flee. All are rewarded and punished. Everything changes, even when it is the same. Only memory remains. Oh!
If I feel more confused after that second reading.
Yeah, this one's in common. As he points at another pillar.
What does that one say?
Yeah, do they all have something written on them? Like written on them?
Give me a perception check.
Can I look as well?
Yes.
Or give him advantage?
Oh, bet. Whichever one. Advantage.
I already have advantage, but I'll give you advantage.
Okay, bet. You said what? Investigation?
Perception.
Perception, even better. Actually, it's the same fucking number. That is going to be a 19.
Looking through the pillars, you notice now that there's writing on each of them on that band of metal that wraps around them. And you pick out a few. You see the one that's written in common that Ready Pete's pointing at, but you see another one that draws your eye immediately. It's the familiar native tongue that you speak. You see one written in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read the Draconic one.
Titans ruled above and below. The servants of the gods were without power. They fell like wheat before the scythe, but soon they were taught the ways of war and rose against. Mountains were leveled, the fields were ruined, and the world changed.
What color is that pillar?
That one is the bronzish looking one.
I'm going to relay that information to the crew.
Can we move the green orb into that one?
You go up to the green... Which orb?
The green orb into the Draconic pillar?
The bronze one? This one's the bronze one.
Right, the pillar is bronze. Can I grab the green orb from the green pillar and move it into this one?
Okay, so you move the green orb and you notice that it will not move outside of where the inlaid tracks in the floor are. So you cross it over along the tracks to where it lines up with the track that leads to the Draconic pillar. And you push and you push and you push until it gets to the point where it would set up into the metal there. And as you push it in there, nothing happens.
What does the common one say? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it takes all 4 to be right for it to change.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. I want to look at the other pillars. There's 2 left, right?
Yeah, there's 4 total. There's 2 left.
I want to look at
one of the pillars of Minotaur.
He's
That'd be hilarious.
You see, no.
No. Yeah. I want to look at the other 2 pillars and see if I can recognize any languages on them.
Give me an intelligence check. Oh,
What does the common one say?
First off, what languages do you know?
Common, Loxodon, Minotaur.
Cool. Give me an intelligence check.
Siromon's not a smart man. It's a 5.
You have no clue what these other 2 languages are. One of them is beautiful. It's beautiful script. It's almost like art. And then the other
Elven,
one
probably.
seems sturdy and strong
Dwarven, probably.
and gorgeous.
I'll look at these and I'll say, guys, these are not Minotaur. I think we're at a loss here. I think we just need to pack it up and leave.
You keep checking that one. We'll check the common one.
The one in common says, a proud knight strode through the wilds of the world, conquering and fighting until he was made king. But now only his deeds are remembered, as his kingdom was felled after his passing.
What color were the orbs again? Green.
So,
Red, bronze, and pure silver.
yep,
And what color is the
Green, bronze.
common pillar in?
red.
So it was red for common, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then which the copper one for Draconic? Draconic?
Bronze for Draconic, yeah.
Bronze.
Okay.
And I moved the green orb into the draconic one.
This was just moving all kinds of shit. Yeah, that's true.
And
I thought you were moving it
and
again.
it locked in, but nothing happened.
Can I go over to the ones that Siromon couldn't read and see if I recognize any of the language?
Yeah. What languages do you speak?
I speak Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay. You, Siromon points to the one with a beautiful script, and you recognize...
See, Minotaur does not look like this at all. Normally, it's a lot more
Minotaur
circles.
is like circles and like really rough scratches, kind of like
Yeah.
you're running a dagger into stone. Cause,
I'm explaining how this is not Minotaur.
Yeah. Galliard, you see written in Elven on the silver one. There once was a great mage who traveled the reaches of Dominus and found there great treasure and power. But in the end, her greatest treasure was the memory of those she lost.
Okay. And then what about the other? Oh, I relay that information to the crew. What about the other one?
Give me an intelligence check.
No, it's rough. Intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Brian. Oh, it's just a straight intelligence check. That is an 8.
You know, it's Dwarvish. You can't make out any of the words at all. You can't remember any of them either.
But I know it's Dwarvish.
Yes.
Cool. I tell him I can't read this, but it's Dwarvish.
Oh! I do. Let me look. The
Go for it,
mountain
ready?
halls of old stood tall underneath. The great riches of the world were the dwarfs to hold. They were unbreakable, unbeatable, and beyond reproach. A dragon came and strode under the world and smote them to ruin. But even this beast was felled, and the riches were lost forever. The fuck does that mean?
That's a good question, right?
Yeah, so all the stories obviously correlate with each other, is my guess.
Do we recognize some of these as maybe like children's tales or fables that we've heard from like bards or something?
Give me a history check.
While you're doing that, can I look at
How am I doing
is
smart?
there anything noticeable about the statues that stick out to me?
Yes. You just go up and kind of look them over.
Yeah.
I'll say, you've been in this room long enough, you can, see them. One of them is a mage that looks to be fair and tall and elven. One of them looks to be a human. One of them looks to be a stout dwarf. And one of them has the beautiful, almost gold-tinted to the steel, scales of a dragonborn.
And what color was the dwarven one again? I'm sorry.
The dwarven pillar?
Yeah.
Greenish. Kind of
Green.
like
So
bronze that has tarnished over time.
and obviously these are all matching the colors of the orbs, right?
Yes.
The different orbs. Okay. Copy. Just asking.
Siromon.
It was a nat 20, but with a -1, it's a 19.
Okay.
Not a smart man.
You haven't heard of the Proud Knight. You haven't heard of the Great Mage.
Okay.
The tale of the mountain halls of old. You've heard that before.
Mm.
you remember just after the calamity ended and the divergence happened, some of the kingdoms that were most spared from the ruin of the world were Dwarven. However, that also meant that they were some of the first targets for the victims of calamity to try to rebuild. And one of those who targeted them was a great black dragon. What was his fucking name? Hold on.
Arthalax.
Yep. Okay. The great black dragon Delesodr. So Delesodr. Strode under the earth and wrought the ruin of the great dwarven kingdom here in Wildmount, killing almost all of them. Those that survived fled to most of the other continents or to the far north, past the into the graying wildlands. This being a black dragon, it's acidic in nature, so everything that these dwarves had built was melted away into nothing.
Okay.
And then the draconic one, you know,
Tale of the Old.
that was the tale of the dwarvish pillar.
Okay.
And then the draconic one, you know, like your basic histories of the founding, which was the time when gods and titans strode the earth together. So you know that the titans' time came to an end when the first dragons, metallic dragons created by Bahamut, helped the gods teach mortals magic, so that the gods, mortals, and dragons could all fight together against the titans, which led to the first schism, which was when the betrayer gods became betrayer gods, and it's how history began.
Gotcha.
So you know that's like the very basics. That's like children's Bible school, like basics of
Okay.
of the world. So you know those two stories, yes.
I think I'll relay all of that information to both of you so that you're caught up on that, and I'll say Ray, do you mind if I try something with the green orb? I don't want to undo your work.
Go ahead. What's your plan?
I wanna try and pull it back out from the position it's in and move it to the dwarven one.
It was already in the Dwarven one when we started.
Oh, was it?
Green on green,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So
Sorry.
they
I missed
matched
that.
all
You
the colors
moved that into
it.
green? I thought you moved that into the bronze one.
No, he did, but it was already. Yeah,
It
are
was
they
in
not
there to
in?
start.
Where did it start?
Okay, here's
You
our...
said they were all in there to start.
They're-
The colors were matched.
All right, hold on. They're floating in front of points where they could sink into the door, but they are not attached to
At
the
the
pillars.
Oh.
And there are tracks that lead from the door and crisscross that lead to all the pillars. So you could move it to any pillar you think would fit.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha. I thought they were in the pillars.
No.
Like the matching colored pillars. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Well then, I don't know. I guess we're retconning a little bit, but I want to move the green one to the dwarven one
Okay.
and see if it does anything.
You move it to the dwarven one, and as it locks into the pillar, you see the dwarven figure moving mechanically, not magically. You hear whirs and buzzes and of like stonework and ironwork behind the door as the dwarven figure goes from cowering to putting their hands up. And then the greenish orb alights, and then greenish light spills into the point that their hands are holding up. And you hear a very loud and then nothing, as if something tried to move but did not.
You guys all want to move red to common, bronze to draconic, and silver to elvish?
With each
Yeah, we
one,
can give that a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, we just each take one in.
with each one, you move them into their place, and each respective magical figure moves to a point where instead of being in fear, they are almost exulting or praising the magic that is now flowing into what their open hands would hold. And each time you hear and then nothing, and then nothing, and then nothing, as if something is trying to move but is not.
Question. So Ruddy Pete said that the statues were gonna look like they were scared, or look like what?
So they
The open hand.
They looked
position
like
that
they
they're
were
in now.
terrified, but now they look to be in a position of exaltation, like they were praising.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying, like, when Ruddy Pete was telling us, he told us that they were gonna look scared if they did it incorrectly, and then if they did it correctly, it would look like what?
Like they were praising.
Praise. Which is what they
do now.
Yeah, what they're doing now.
We put them in the right position, but something is blocking the mechanism from opening fully. Can I look at the door and see if something's maybe like blocking the door from unlocking?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check.
Okay. With advantage. 15.
With a 15, you look around it. You see this outer facade. It looked solid at first, but you notice that almost every point on this depiction seems to be on like little lines that are delved into the side of the thing, of the door, so that it can all move and rotate to form a completely different picture as a result of the magical actions that are going on. It's extremely intricate, very well made, but you do not see anything that would be blocking the door specifically.
Okay. Seems like we've got the pieces in the right spot. Something's stopping us.
Can you do me a favor, Ryan? Can you reread the riddles off of each one
Yes.
in order? Like
yes. From Elven down? Okay.
Starting with the door.
We'll start with the door. Ready?
Yeah, please.
All are bound, and none may flee. All are rewarded and punished. Everything changes, even when it is the same. Only memory remains. So that's on the doorway.
Okay.
All right. The elven pillar, which is the steel one, the silver one. There once was a great mage who traveled the reaches of Dominus and found there great treasure and power. But in the end, her greatest treasure was the memory of those she lost. Number 2, the common one, which is the red one. A proud knight strode through the wilds of the world, conquering and fighting until he was made king. But now only his deeds are remembered, as his kingdom was felled after his passing. Now the dwarvish pillar, which is the greenish hued one. The mountain halls of old stood tall underneath. The great riches of the world were the dwarfs to hold. They were unbreakable, unbeatable, and beyond reproach. A dragon came and strode under the world and smote them to ruin. But even this beast was felled, and the riches underneath were lost forever. And then the final pillar, the Draconic one, which is written in bronze. The Draconic one, which is written in bronze, says, Titans ruled above and below. The servants of the gods were without power. They fell like wheat before the scythe, but soon they were taught the ways of war and rose against. The mountains were leveled, the fields were ruined, and the world was changed. So that's the fourth one.
So I think they all, like, for example, I think the dragon one, the copper one, needs to go with the dwarven one, just because of how the, like, you know, like the mountains were leveled or whatever it said in the thing. I'm just saying, I think each one of them is correlated with each other.
I think it almost sounds like this is an order of events type of thing.
Correct. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So,
like, for example, like one causes the destruction of the other, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's a cycle, and it's
correct.
the memory of one that. Yeah.
Correct. That's what I'm thinking.
So if bronze goes to dwarf, Draconic would go to, or the. Hold on.
So it says that the kingdom fell with the common, right? That only his deeds are remembered because the kingdom fell. I would assume that the mountain hold is the kingdom that the dwarves took from the common. So I would put the green with where the red is. I would put the copper where the green is. And then you put the silver with the copper, right?
Yeah,
and then red with the silver. right?
Did that make sense?
Yeah, does that make sense, right? I
Are you
can
moving them?
give you the order.
Are you
Yeah,
moving
can. Yeah, can we move those?
Okay.
Are you guys down?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get the logic. My brain can't remember all the puzzles.
I know.
So
I was like, wait, it's over here.
Cool. You release one,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and then the other three also release, and they start floating on their own back. And you watch as the figures start cowering away in fear.
Okay. So.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the copper to the green statue.
Bronze to green.
Yeah, or yeah, whatever color it is.
Okay. Bronze
To the green, and then we're gonna do green to the red.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you said red to bronze.
Yeah, red to bronze. No. Common to the Draconic.
Yeah, no, I thought. Yeah, hold on, I'm fucking lost. These goddamn riddles, bruh. Okay, so the only one that I'm for sure on is the copper going on the green going to the red.
Okay.
What came first, the Draconic era or the Elvish era?
We don't know. It's just memory lost. That's the only thing I really remember from that.
You want to give me a history check or a religion check?
Someone else do those. I'm negative.
Yeah, I'm proficient in religion, so I can do
I'll
religion
help
check.
with whatever info I might have about the Draconic, but
Since
That's
he's doing
17.
religion, I'll do history.
17 on religion.
17 on religion.
15 on history.
Okay. With a 17 on religion, you know that the story of Titans is from the founding, which is the beginning of time. It is the start of recorded history, in that it was recorded by the gods, not by mortals, but it is the beginning of time. It is unknown how long ago it was.
so Draconic is first. That is absolute first.
With your history check, Ray, as a nobleman, you recall a tale of a proud knight of a lesser kingdom in the Dwendalian Empire. Before the Dwendalian Empire was the Dwendalian Empire, when the Marrow Valley and this great expanse of the north of Wildmount was separated into city-states. And you recall of a proud knight who led a legion, who spread and created the first kingdoms only for it to fall after he died. That was only about 400 years ago.
So Common is the last one. Draconic is the first one. Dwarven and Elvish is in between.
No, Common's not the last one. He just said that was before the Dwendalian Empire. The Dwendalian Empire is the most recent. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, but
so whose era is that though of these four? Though,
yeah, the Dwendalian Empire is not depicted on these.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think that was a part of this at all.
That was for your.
The only one that I'm not okay.
Of these four, the Knight era, the Common era, is the latest in.
Allegedly. Can you read the Elvish one more time for me?
Yes, I can.
That's the only one that I'm having trouble remembering.
I can. There once was a great mage who traveled the reaches of Dominus and found there great treasure and power. But in the end, her greatest treasure was the memory of those she lost.
Okay, so Dominus, what is that?
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
I'll go with it too.
Yep.
That is a 20.
Okay,
20.
love it.
Mine is a 17.
Okay. Ray, you don't recall this. Galliard, I'll say you just barely do. You know that one of the continental areas of Exandria is known as the Shattered Teeth. However, you've heard rumor that before it became a series of extremely dangerous islands, it was once a continent all its own, known as Dominus. And you know that it was destroyed at the very beginning of the calamity. Literally day one.
Okay, so if we're doing order of events, then it would... Okay, so I'll relay that information, by the way.
Yeah.
So if we go by the order of the events, then it would be Draconic, and then it would be Elvish.
Elvish, and then Dwarvish.
Dwarf, and then Common.
So we know the order, but what do we do with the orbs? Because so that would mean that the bronze would go to silver, the silver orb would go to green, the green orb would go to red, but where does the red orb go?
I think it would just automatically go to the copper one or the bronze one.
Go back to Draconic, bronze one?
Yeah, it would just circle as a cycle,
I
maybe.
guess we can give that a shot, yeah?
Yeah, are you guys down for that? Yeah, let's move it just like he said.
Okay.
Okay. So you move them in a mishmash, and they all lock in, and the light shoots through, and then nothing happens.
It's the red one. The red one has to go somewhere else, I feel like. There's no other space for it to go.
Okay, so hold on. Let me...
Do you need a hint?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Okay.
I'll be damned, bro.
In this cycles, I'm waiting until the last 5 minutes to do hands.
I'll be
damned.
damned.
If I can okay, hold on.
We tried
Did we do the history check on the dwarvish one?
Yeah,
The
I had
Mountain
the
Halls
story.
of Old?
Yeah, he got it from a children's story.
I knew
Yeah,
the children's
when did
story.
that take place?
Just after the end of Divergence, which is after Calamity.
So that would be third then.
Yeah.
So the order that we did it in is correct timeline-wise.
It's my theory is that we have the right order. It's the red one. There isn't an orb that would go to the dragon statue, the bronze one, but I don't know what to do with the red orb, I guess.
So the way that I'm thinking about it, I'm not even thinking about it with like timeline. I'm thinking about it story-wise. Does that make sense? Like the dragon destroying like the mountainside or whatever it said, et cetera, that falls in line with like them taking out the Dwarven, right? And then the Dwarven taking out the common because they took the mountain hold or whatever this and that.
Yeah, war never changes.
But my thing was like this, like the Elvish talks about treasures, right? Why are you shaking your head? No.
I was shaking at his Fallout reference.
I made the fault war never changes.
So that's my reasoning story-wise, is that like I'm looking at it as a story, not like a timeline-based thing.
Okay, so what order are you putting them in?
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you one by one. You ready?
Yep.
The Draconic to the Dwarven.
Okay. I
Okay.
have a backup plan.
The Dwarven to the Common.
Okay.
The Common to the Elvish, and the Elvish to the Draconic.
Okay. You move them back. The figures take their place. The light shines through, and nothing happens.
Goddamn.
All right, Ray, you're up. We're too dumb
The
for this.
figures take their place of. Are they
Right.
They exalt,
praising?
but the door does not open.
Okay.
It seems they take a
And they've
praise position.
exalted for all of these?
When you've put the things back where they belong, they've exalted each time, but the door does not open. And light shines through into an opening that they're holding in their hands.
Can I go look at that opening?
Sure. You put your hand.
When the light
Investigator.
goes through the opening, where does it go to?
It's like a.
It disappears into blackness.
Yikes, okay. Can I use dark vision? I'm just kidding.
You see a stone cutout that ends about 1.5 feet in with nothing. It's
Okay.
a smooth surface.
Damn, I was just trying to be funny, but bet. I don't want
Wait. Okay. When the light is into their hands, does it look like we could move the angle of the beams or something?
That's a good question.
No.
Okay. I didn't know it was like a two-part
I'm
follow-up.
just gonna say no to that instead of
No,
us
that's
doing a bunch
fine,
of
that's
checks. No.
Yeah. Okay.
It's. I won't give you a hint until you ask for one.
We're doing something. fucking
Okay,
wrong.
listen. I feel like we're right there. If he gives us a hint, I'm gonna be
A
pissed.
second ago, because a minute ago you were about to say something. I think you had an idea. It looked like you had an idea earlier, and I think we cut you off.
If I did, I don't remember it. My ADHD got the best of me with all the talking.
Love it.
This is tough.
Okay, question, Ryan.
Yeah.
Every time we've moved the things to the different spots, they all went back to the praising position. They weren't
Yes.
scared.
Yes.
So the act of putting an orb in a pillar puts them in the correct position. We're just not putting the right orbs in the right pillars, is what it seems like.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Did we look at everything as far as like?
Every you find a small pillar in the back
See, this is what the fuck I'm talking about.
And written in Minotaur is nothing because there's no filler back there. There's no filler back there. You've seen everything in the room.
Until you said Minotaur.
You've seen everything in the room.
You got me. You got me. I'm a fucking idiot. You got me.
Minotaur pillar.
I've been bamboozled. That's wild.
The way he
Minotaur's
jumped forward
puzzles
has
and
me so
mazes,
dead.
okay? Minotaurs of puzzles and mazes.
Would you like a hint?
No.
No.
Hold on. We could do this.
Right now,
We
Okay.
could do this.
Yeah. All right, Ray, what you got?
You just watch Ready Pete's just pacing and like, That's
Can
all
I
he's doing.
move the green pillar or the green orb into the Draconic?
Mm-hmm.
The red into the Dwarvish.
Mm-hmm.
The bronze into the Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
And then the silver into the common.
Yeah. So each time you move it out, they cower, and then you put them into these separate pillars, and they come up, and light shines through, and nothing happens.
And what was your reasoning for that, Tyler?
Hold on. Did they make any noises? Because remember when we put them in the first time, when we put the correct color into the
You're hearing
pillar?
that noise every time. That
Okay.
whoop, and then it doesn't do anything. Noise. You're hearing that every time.
He just wants you to do it every time.
No,
Oh, okay.
I was just asking.
I can.
I was just asking if it.
No, it's a perfectly
if it
legitimate
did-
ask.
if
I can make
all
sound
of-
effects every time.
If all of them, every time we moved a pillar or an orb into a pillar, that's always happened.
Yeah, the same process has
Yep.
happened every time.
Have any of the clicks sounded different?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you found these orbs hovering in front of the door. None of them were in the pillars. And then you moved them into the pillars. And then they moved up to unlock, but they did not unlock. And you've done that every time differently.
Where they're hovering, is there anything behind them or like written on the wall?
So they hover
Some of them.
just in front of the point where the hands would be. And it
Okay,
seems
copy.
like the orb could settle in there if needed. Like into their hands.
Okay.
Do we want to try putting the orbs in their hands?
I legit was just thinking that.
Well, that's only when they're in the praise position, right? When they're cowering, that's not possible, right?
Yeah, when they're cowering, it's not possible.
Which, when we take the orb out, they go back into the cower position.
Yep, each one moves down the moment.
So
the
they
orb
have to
leaves.
be in a praise position. I think that when we do it right,
Brought to you by
theory is when we do
Modelo
it right-
Agua Fresca.
I
need to
think
be
when
refreshed.
we do it right, I think the orbs will go from the received position into the hands. I think, or something like that.
Something will happen that's not happening, is the thing.
Let's try silver into the Draconic statue.
Okay.
Green into the silver statue.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you.
I'm already wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I'm already wrong. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they move up and then nothing happens.
All right, okay. All right, let's regroup, all right?
Hey guys.
We've already tackled the story, right? We've already tackled the
It's not-
timeline.
Yeah, it's not chronological.
It's not chronological, it's not the story-based thing, allegedly.
I
All right.
genuinely don't know what else it could be.
We're so close? Okay,
So
listen.
close.
I hate doing this because it seems like it's such a pain in the ass, but can you read it again?
All of them?
All of them?
All of them, yes.
Yes,
I just
you
need
did.
to hear the riddles.
Wait.
I will
need to hear the
gladly
riddle.
do that. I will gladly read them. So, for the audience, one more time.
Yes, please.
All are bound
apologize.
and none may flee. All are rewarded and punished. Everything changes even when it is the same. Only memory remains. The first pillar, the Elven pillar. There was once a great mage who traveled the reaches of Dominus and found there great treasure and power. But in the end, her greatest treasure was the memories of those she lost. Pillar number 2. A proud knight strode through the wilds of the world, conquering and fighting until he was made king. But now only his deeds are remembered, as his kingdom was felled after his passing. Pillar number 3. The mountain halls of old stood tall underneath. The great riches of the world were the dwarfs to hold. They were unbreakable, unbeatable, and beyond reproach. A dragon came and strode under the world and smote them to ruin. But even this beast was felled, and the riches underneath were lost forever. And then number 4, Titans ruled above and below. The servants of the gods were without power. They fell like wheat before the scythe, but soon they were taught the ways of war and rose against. The mountains were leveled, the fields ruined, and the world was changed.
Okay.
That is the
Fire
4
Nation
pillars.
attacked.
So with the thing above the doorway, I'm stuck on the last phrase where it says only memory remains, and the Elven pillar ends with her
memory,
greatest
yeah.
treasure was the memory of those who lost.
So
I
I think the
think
memory's the last one.
I think that's going to be whatever pillar is left is going to be silver that we attach to. So all are bound and none may flee. These are the first riddles separated into 4s. It looks like bound and none may flee, reward and punished, changes when it's the same, memory remains. So who was bound and couldn't flee?
Dwarves.
And they were by the dragon.
Well, wait. Bound and couldn't flee.
Bound
That
and
could
couldn't
also
flee.
be when the Titans happen. The Titans are all. Who's laughing?
Sorry.
DM.
I apologize.
I
No,
need to
no, no.
open this in a different browser so I can actually see people.
No, I'm not trying to see you. I'm trying to focus. But even then, I'm just like,
I'm
yo, I'm
not
fucking
looking
confused.
at the camera. I'm looking at the riddle.
I agree, though. I agree. I think the Elven is last, like you said, because you're
Yeah.
right. The memory of what she lost or whatever. Like,
Titans
that's the
went
greatest
above and
treasure.
below,
Right?
Power, they
Memory.
fell like wheat, but soon they were taught the ways of war. Yeah, the Titans feel maybe more bound because I think the dwarves were rewarded and punished. They had all the gold
Okay,
and
so-
everything like that, but then
So here's what I'm thinking. Right? And tell me if you're thinking the same thing. I still think that the dwarves take out the common, right? And they take the treasures. And then I think Draconic, the giants, kill the common, right? But what the fuck takes out the... But it's just a thing, right? Meaning that the last person alive would be the Elven, right? That's the way I'm seeing it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
So maybe okay. I want to put the silver one into the Elven pillar.
Okay.
I think that one just goes to itself.
Okay.
It's not affected by anybody else.
I like that.
You put
I'm
it
gonna
in, the
put-
elven figure moves.
I keep doing the whole thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, Draconic into the Dwarvish, so the bronze one into the Dwarvish pillar.
Okay.
The the Dwarvish into the common one, so green into the common one. But common wouldn't go into Draconic, right? Yes, it would. It's the only one left.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, red into the Draconic one.
Okay. The figures
might-
raise and light shines through and nothing happens.
Dude,
I'm
he's gonna
missing
give us a
something.
hint and it's gonna be so annoying because it's me right here at the tip of our
It's going to
tongue.
be so annoying, yes. It really
So
is.
we're not gonna
I
take
just wanna
the
brute
hint.
force it to this point.
Our episode, we're figuring this shit out.
We're brute forcing this.
Ain't no way we're this fucking dumb.
This is the 4 number combination.
Hey, first off-
1112, 1113.
I blame it on the Modelos. I'm not thinking. So,
Not sponsored.
Let me try one.
Go for it.
okay, shoot. But I need a reasoning before you just start saying colors.
No,
bruh.
fuck it, go.
Can we move silver into pillar 4?
Okay.
Uh,
I'm going to stop you. You move them all there and the same thing happens. And nothing happens.
Okay, so he didn't stop
So
when the silver was silver. Okay? I'm just saying. He didn't stop when you put the silver in silver.
Hey, silver to silver then. You stop us.
Huh?
This is like we're just metaing now. Like just to see
no,
if
no.
he stops us.
No. I'm saying like he didn't stop you when you put the silver in silver is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? You know what I mean?
I
You know what I'm saying?
do think based on the main door, silver does go into silver. But I don't know why the others would go
I like how he's
anywhere
laughing.
else.
You guys are great. I love this.
Unbreakable, unbelievable, brown approach, dragon camera stroke. Under the wall and smelting the ruin, but even his pieces show them which is lost forever. Rewarded and punished.
What is this, Estelle? What is Estelle?
Estelle, time, Drumar, Irok. I don't know what those mean.
Are those part of the stories?
Dude, I could never be good at puzzles, apparently, bro. This is stressing me out. Okay, hold on. Just give me like a minute alone real quick in my thoughts. This
is the montage part of the video where you just fast forward.
No, this is all staying in. The audience will suffer as you have.
I respect that.
I need you to at least put the text up for the audience too, so they can be just as frustrated as we are.
Yeah, I can type it out.
Yo, imagine if they figure it out before we do, dude. We're fucking idiots.
So if I get a comment that says,
if you figure it out, put the timestamp in when you figured it out in the comments below.
Yes,
Thank
comment.
you.
And we'll personally just like it.
Yeah, put your guess at timestamp, and then we'll have the marker for when the answer comes up.
They will all
30
dislike
minutes.
it. I will love it. Thank you. Let's move.
God. And the Jeopardy music plays.
What if
we should write down?
Hold on.
Can we write down what attempts we are doing so that we don't copy ourselves again?
Yeah,
We've tried like 6 already. I don't remember any of them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's one very obvious one you're missing.
What do you mean?
There's one very obvious attempt that you have not tried.
It's obvious when you've got the answer.
Okay, so it's obvious when we put all the colors together, right? We've already done that. Yeah, we've already done that.
We did silver to silver, red to red, green to green.
That's
bronze
what we
bronze.
did the first time.
Did not work.
Did you do it in that order?
What do you mean?
Oh, like
color to color?
Time.
Oh, it matters when we put them in?
That's annoying.
Okay. So in that fucking case, founding recorded before the gods Titans go first, we put the Draconic one in the bronze colored ball into the bronze pillar first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then we put the red color ball into the red pillar second.
Okay.
And then we put the silver color ball in the silver pillar third. And then we put the green color ball into the dwarven pillar fourth.
Okay. Cool. You do that and it does not work.
No, I think
about
it's
when we put them in then.
it is. I think you just got it out of order by accident.
Okay, I gotta.
We have the founding, which is literally the first thing.
Yeah.
And then we have.
It should be Elvish next.
Wait. Oh,
yeah,
so Sanity.
So
okay.
Go Draconic into Draconic. The bronze into Draconic, silver into Elvish, green into Dwarvish, red into Common. That order.
Do you all do that?
I do that.
The figures move up, and light spills out of the orbs in between their hands. And then one by one, you watch as these orbs shoot across the room into their hands to where they are being held. And then they alight with 4 different words, each in the different language.
These words that are on here. Time.
The one written in Common says time. The one written in Elvish says Istel. The one in Dwarvish says Thrumar. The one in Draconic says Tirokt. Galliard, you know Tirokt means time in Draconic.
Oh, these are all mean time, don't they?
Nothing happens?
Can we go up to the door?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the door's ready to be opened. Ready, Pete, go open the door.
Pete goes up and goes, It's still solid! What are these words? Time! He says time, and the orb it lights. And then you hear something moved.
I say to rock or whatever it is, Draconic.
And Estelle, you're the only one that knows Elvish.
Oh shit, that's right. I thought for some reason you did. I say Estelle as well because I'm the one that knows Elvish.
Brody, say the one in Dwarvish.
Oh, I get it. Siromon, come here. Come here, get down. Get down low.
I'm down.
Say Drumar into the thing.
Okay. Trummer.
Fuck! Ray, come here. Ray, get down really low. Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, not great.
Say Thrumar.
Drummer? Is that what you said?
Say, fuck! Galliard, come here.
Just say it.
Okay, Thrumar!
And then
None of this speak.
all the and then you watch as all the figures that were exalting, their hands drop down and they clasp together as the orbs press backwards into the space and disappear into the darkness, and the door, about 20 feet wide, swings open. And you see yourself now in a long, beautiful hallway that's as wide as the door was. Made of beautiful cut stone that seems to have almost not been touched by the ravages of time. Looking inside, you see there are various doors. You see, sadly, one is collapsed with rocks fallen through it. And you see directly in front of you in a small little foyer area, there's a metal pillar that shoots straight up with two fires emitting out of small circular openings in the center of it. Ruddy Pete goes, It's just like I remember. I stole that idea from my tower. Galliard, you see the pillar with the fire? That, the thing that I'm not original. Welcome to the sect of the Chronolurgists.
Chronolurgist.
I practically grew up here, kind of, magically.
You're a chronologist?
Doesn't that mean you control time? Time magic?
I can bend it. I can ask it to do things differently, but not even the gods can control it.
So what happens in this cell, this area?
This used to be the dormitories. See there?
Oh.
And he points, and there's stone-cut stairways on the left and the right that go up and down.
There's 3 floors. We all slept here and then through there.
And there's another door in the opposite end of this long hallway area.
That was the pool. That's where, that's where I accidentally killed everyone here.
You didn't mean to, right?
No.
What happened?
I made a mistake and my sister saved me.
What were you trying to do?
We were trying to go back.
Back where?
The ages of Arcanum. We wanted to go back to a time when magic was law, when magic was government, when magic led. Not religion or superstition or fear, magic. That was the goal of the Chronolurgists, and it's what got us all killed. Except for
And
me.
for what reason?
This was 400 years ago. Exandria was different then. Now it's unified nations that control and guide and protect and lead and have diplomacy. 400 years ago, the world was still rebuilding. It was a dark time, a hard time. I had 6 brothers, 7 sisters. Only one lives. They all died during that time. Everyone else here lost people. We thought if we could go back, maybe we could change it. Make it to where calamity never happened. What would the world be like If the ages of Arcanum had never ended, think of it. The beauty, the peace. Well, come on. I want you to meet some old friends.
Give me an insight check. Everyone.
Ooh, that's a net 20, baby. What's popping?
Okay.
Let's go. 20.
22.
Hey.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
So
Damn.
222s and what'd you get, Ray?
Oh, you said insight?
19.
Insight.
Oh, shit. No, that's a 25. My bad, bro.
Okay.
I was looking at investigation.
Ray and Siromon. You get. He's slightly trembling, and it's a mix of fear and a mix of sorrow. As he's trying to put the strong face on and plow through. Galliard, you see past that, and you see the veil of guilt has fallen upon his face.
Okay.
I want to walk right next to him and just put like a hand, I guess, on the back of his head since he's too short. But
Yeah, since he's very small.
it's like a comfort thing, yeah.
He keeps his stride. You kind of have to slow down to match his pace because he's a gnome, so it's only like 25 feet. He's like,
Yeah.
you put a hand back there, and he doesn't like move or resist or, go. He just goes,
Thank you. That was my room.
as he walks past a wooden door that is closed.
Do you want to go in?
Can you open the door for me, one of you?
Yeah. I'll open the door.
It opens, not locked, nothing. Inside, you see a bedroom with fine cut wood flooring, a beautiful made bed in the back, bookshelves upon bookshelves with books and what look like journals. You see a small desk that looks like it was only just sat in a few hours ago, with a burnt down, dissolved to nothing candle that wicked out into just kind of a piece of hardened wax that is molded over the years.
Siromon, come away, please.
Yeah, okay.
He shoots a fireball into this room and explodes it as the room erupts in fire, and you watch as every book is engulfed and immolated in flame.
Close the door, please.
Yeah, I just...
Cool. A very small amount of smoke begins to spill out.
Some things are left dead. For the better.
Okay.
That was Iskis's room. I couldn't find him when his room collapsed. Come on.
And he leads you past the metal pillar with the burning fire. And as he leads you into this room, the air grows chill, as if the temperature dropped 15 or 20 degrees. And you hear, coming from the wall to your left, a voice, a woman's voice, soft, probably a teenager. And you hear, "What recall you returned to us after so many years, Rodrigo? You've come back to us." As the ghostly image of a woman comes out, her hand outstretched, rushing toward Ruddy Pete at full speed. As he starts to prepare a spell, two hands come up from the ground and grab him, and you watch as he disappears into the stone as he is pulled ethereally into the earth, as three more ghosts come out of the walls around, all dressed in the ghostly lacquer and images of what used to be great, powerful mages. As they all start coming at you, that's where we're going to pick up next time.